What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here. Over 150 of us here already. We appreciate you being here so much. What a great qualifying stream. Congratulations to Joey Logano for winning the pole. Congratulations to those Fords getting on the pole there. But tonight we are at the Zip Buy Now, Pay Later 250. I checked that out. It's pretty neat. You have to have like a credit score of 750 to have this app. But it's a weird concept. But hey, whatever it takes. But I hope everybody's ready for a good NASCAR Xfinity Series race today. 250 miles. I think it's not even that. It's like 147 laps. But 79 laps. 79 laps today for the Zip Buy Now, Pay Later 250. And it's going to be on FS1. We'll bring in the FS1 broadcast for you guys. The live audio. We'll have in-car cameras. We'll have scanners. All of that good stuff. So make sure you're hitting that like button. Let's see if we get to 100 likes just like that. You guys put up 300 and some likes in 1 hour and got us over ridiculous on the subscribes. Over 10,000 views in 1 hour. Wow. Crazy stuff, y'all. Last hour. Unbelievable. So thank you guys so much. The love, the subscribers, the likes, everything. Amazing. Now, some of y'all that are just coming in, Samson, I watched Samson. It made my day. He was so surprised. He had his memberships. So make sure you check your emojis. If you have a box, CeeLo box next to your On The Go CeeLo logo next to your name in chat and you're green now, you have become a member. You were gifted memberships. Yesterday, we had over 50 memberships gifted to our fellow friends here on our channel. So we want to thank Alex P again. Alex P, if you're watching, we appreciate you so much. We also had some other Triton gifted a membership a little bit ago too. Thank you for him, buddy. He's awesome as well. But thank you guys. What's up, Billy Vose? What's Samson? What's up, Grom? What's going on? David Thomas, Marquise, what's up? Hello. Welcome into the stream. Justin G, Bronny is here. Jacob is here. JT, what's up, man? Dallas is here as well. Brennan Dial, what's going on? Hello. But welcome in, everybody. If you're just hanging out, we're ready for some Xfinity race. We're going to have the pre-race coming up here very shortly. And we'll go through the lineup here. SVG on the pole. Will he run away with it? I don't know. Will he get back-to-back wins today? I don't know. We'll see. He got the win last week at Portland, so this should be interesting to see. But SVG on the pole today with that Ty Gibbs on the outside. Austin Hill in 3, AJ Allmendinger 4, Justin Allgaier. Hey, he dominated both stages of the Portland race and almost won the thing, but SVG passed him there on the second to last lap. Jesse Love, John Hunter Nemechek, they're in 7th. Lancelot Link is now following on Facebook. Awesome. Thanks so much for that. Sheldon Creed, Sammy Smith is in 10th. Chandler Smith in 11th. Cole Custer in 12th. Parker Ritzlaff in 13th. 14th is Parker Klingerman. Riley Herbst in 15th. Anthony Alfredo 16th. 17th. Ed Jones. 18th. Ryan Sieg. Alex Labe in 19th. Jeb Burton 20th. Blaine Perkins 21st. Austin Crean in 22nd, Jeremy Clements in 23rd, Preston Pardis in 24th, Kyle Weatherman 25th, Thomas in 26th, 27th, Brendan Jones, Josh Williams in 28th, Leland Honeyman in 29th, Brad Perez in 30th, Josh Balicki in 31st, 32nd, Kyle Sieg, 33rd, Brandon Poyle, Ryan Ellis in 34th, 35th. There is Boris said he is in down at the end. He crashed during practice, so 35th there for them. Matt Benedetto in 36th, Deegan in 37th. So there's where she starts at the very back of the pack, and she didn't have a good day last week at Portland either. Garrett Smithley in 38th. So there is your lineup for your Xfinity race, and let's listen in to the FS1 broadcast, and they're interviewing SVG.
No mistakes, try and be up front all day, play the strategy right. I think it gets a little awkward with fuel in stage 3, but yeah, feeling pretty good about it, and hopefully I'm kicking a rugby ball into the stands at the end.
Love to hear it. And SVG leads the field to green today, Shannon.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, final award, Larry Mack. The honor is all yours, and of course, it's the granddaddy of them all. The first half most valuable driver.
As I said at the top of the show,
SVG.
nobody is dominating the series, so I'm going to give it to a race team, the 20 car of Joe Gibbs Racing, led by Tyler Allen. He has worked with 4 different drivers, been to victory lane
I got
3
Justin
times.
Allgaier
Here's
here.
Las Vegas with John Hunter Nemechek, Martinsville with Eric Almirola, and then he goes to victory lane at Dover with Ryan Truex. This team, they've got 6 top 5s, 9 top 10s. They sit
Let's
fifth
go
in the
racing.
over
AJ's
points.
your pick.
John Hunter Nemechek is
Hoping
in that 20
Creed
car
does a
today.
top 5.
He's going to start inside the
What's up,
top
Megan?
10.
Good to
up
see
in
you.
7th.
Maybe they
Who's
should get,
driving
like, a
Dale
lifetime
Jr.'s car?
achievement award, because I feel like that
The
20
8
team
is Sammy
has been
Smith.
so
The
good
9
for
is
so
Brandon
long.
Jones.
Let's go to Regan Smith, who's one of the drivers of the most valuable team.
Well, Shannon, this is the award that every driver in the Xfinity Series wants to get, the most valuable driver award. John Hunter Nemechek. This is a little more of a team award, right? This is going to the 20 team. A bunch of different drivers in it. 3 wins to this point.
This is
in the
Fox's
series.
last.
You're one of them. You happen to be in
Fox's
the car
last,
today. Congratulations on the award. I know you
Xfinity
got a lot of
race.
cool trophies. This one's
I don't think
definitely
they're picking
gonna
it
go
up
to the
next
top of
year.
the list, right?
This one's going on the top shelf for sure.
What about today? Xfinity Series getting some laps around Sonoma here. You've been good
Let's
every
go
time you hop in
SVG.
this
How many
20 car.
Aussies
What are
in the
you looking
house?
for
What's
today?
going on,
Yeah, I
everybody?
feel good.
If you're watching for
This is one of the
SVG
races I
tonight,
circled to come run at.
let's
Just
see
not a lot of
Aussie
experience
in
here
the
at
chat.
Sonoma
Aussie in the
with
chat.
repave,
If you are an
grateful for the
SVG or an
opportunity
Aussie
to be
fan of
behind
these
the wheel of this
drivers,
20 Toyota GR Supra. It's almost as fast as Xfinity Internet today, but we qualified well. I felt like we had a really good race trim car. Our Safeway colors look really good, so excited to go out
John
here and see
Hunter
what we can do.
Nemechek.
Just going to go have fun today. Hopefully be there at the end and have a
BP,
shot to win this thing.
You got a
Aussie.
clear space out in the middle of your trophy case for that?
Yeah, I
Aussie
mean,
in the
it's a max
chat.
pay
If
for
you
it.
are
How
an
can I not?
Aussie fan,
Absolutely. Shannon, he starts
Say,
7th
Bazaar,
today.
what's
Keep
up?
an eye on John Hunter Nemechek.
good to see
Not
you.
only a fast driver, but a genius as well.
Is
right
Kiwi.
there.
Okay,
Congratulations,
SVG is
John
Kiwi,
Hunter
not an
Nemechek,
Aussie.
starting
Okay,
7th
Jeremy,
today.
thank you
That's
for
a good smile.
clarifying that.
Nice
I
little photo
didn't know. I
finish,
appreciate it.
for
Thanks for
John Hunter,
clarification.
but maybe he'll hold that
Clifford
trophy
says
if he
New
wins in
Zealand.
victory lane.
You Deegan got 37th starting
We'll be
spot
right
out of
back to wrap things up.
38. Aussie, Owen, Davey.
Well, my doctor gave me
All right. Appreciate all the ones that are coming in. Hit that like button for us. Over 266 already. We're going to get pre-race ceremony started here in just a second. Jeremy says, all good, brother. Love the stream. Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. If I screw up something and I say something wrong, you let me know. Then correct me in a heartbeat. That's fine with me. I'm cool with that. I'd rather be right than wrong. So Billy Vosta's CW doing the Xfinity race next year. So this is the last Xfinity race on Fox. So we're going to spend this together. Last time we see the Xfinity race. Now it's on CW. I'll test the waters to see what happens when it's on CW here at the end of the year and see how, because it's going to be free for anybody. That's on satellite TV. The CW is going to have all of their stuff there. CeeLo, I'm picking Allgaier or his teammate Sam Mayer. I'm going Allgaier too. He dominated last week at Portland, both of the races. So I'm going Allgaier today for the win. All right, let's see here. Hope you guys are ready to have some fun. I'm ready to have some fun. Keep on hitting that like button for us as we come on in here. See if we can get to 100 likes. We'll have the in-car cameras today and all of that fun too. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't see them yet. Xfinity Series live, in-car cameras. How many do we have? Let's see. How many in-car cameras do we have today?
Some people would rather crash than slow down.
All right. Let me see who you got winning this race. I got Allgaier. Let me see who you guys have. Davies got 97 or Allgaier the 2 to watch, I think. Mayer wins the Arco Menards West Series race here yesterday. Did Mayer? I'm not sure. I didn't watch that. CW free with Ab too. I know. So it'll be different if we next year with Xfinity here. 4 cameras and the dreaded 97 is one of them. Yep. 19. Eric Church dropping those 19s. Get them, Ty. Should be interesting in turn 1 there with SVG and Ty going into turn 1. David Thomas says, hi there, JoJo. What's up, JoJo? Good to see you. New Zealand, Fender Bender, good to see you. All my New Zealand friends, welcome in, everybody. What time is it in New Zealand? I'd love to know. Give me your time. Is it like in the morning, 3 in the morning? What time is it? But let's listen in.
Ahead, Goodyear more driven. As we're back here on race day, live from Sonoma, take a look at that. Let's see who we can catch up with back here. Ty Gibbs is up first.
Yeah, qualified second, the 2022 champion, 4 road course wins in Xfinity, including his first career start ever back at Daytona in 2000.
Junior Boy Myers won last night in the ARCA race. There you go. Thank you for that, JoJo. Appreciate it.
He was in position to win
10 a.m. in Australia. Okay, there you go. 11:58 a.m. in New Zealand.
Should be good today.
Thank you for that, guys. Happy Sunday morning to y'all. Happy Sunday. We're still in Saturday. That's awesome.
Second last year, and he's going to start on the outside of the second row in fourth.
Yeah, and I have Mr. Road Course from last week, even though he ended up finishing second.
It's Mayer, not Meyer. Did I say Meyer? Sorry. Thank you.
Has that great run at
I butchered names.
He got his win.
There's Cole
Fender
Custer,
better.
got a couple
Cheers.
of road course wins last year, finished 6th at Sonoma 1 year ago, qualified 12th. Winless this year, but he has quietly taken over the regular season points lead.
Yeah, Sheldon Creed right here, you see he's going to start 9th. Sheldon's kind of sneaky good on the road courses. I've enjoyed. He ran
Thank
great
you,
at
Justin
Portland
G.
the last 2 years. Has a win in the Truck Series on a road course, and expect
Mayer,
him to have
okay.
a great day today, Shannon.
But I'm Southern, so I say it with a
for the
slang.
final time in the Xfinity
We're
series.
ready.
Okay, I'm going to pick the same guy I picked last week.
You don't get to go first, do you?
I do.
Keep hitting that subscribe. We're trying to get to 13,800.
For 7 seasons, they've gone first.
David
I'm
Farmer,
going
good
for
to see you
Shane
back.
Van Gisbergen.
Jesse Love, he's going Jesse
I did my
Love.
poetry, I had my wine, I smoked my cigar. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to go with Shane Van Gisbergen.
Yep.
SVG.
I will tell you that I'm just going to go with the flow. I feel like
You're watching Greg Murphy?
come in threes, so I will go with Shane Van Gisbergen.
It's 5 p.m. in California. Yeah, it's weird start, I guess, because of the heat. But that doesn't make any sense because it's going to start at 12 Central or 12 Pacific tomorrow. Butch, thank you, Butch, for becoming a rookie member. Butch.
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as you're able. Remove your hats and veterans render a hand salute as Travis Air Force Base Honor Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer tonight's invocation, please welcome Motor Racing Outreach Chaplain, Billy Malden.
Heavenly Father, what an absolutely spectacular day we've been blessed with today. So as we pause to recognize your presence in our lives, Father, we're grateful for all the hard work that's gone on behind the scenes, Lord, with the track staff and sponsors to make this day possible. Be with these drivers, teams, officials, Father, all the fans, Lord. Bless us all with a great day, safe day, Lord. Father, the men and women of our armed forces, both here at home and abroad, and first responders that are protecting us to make all this possible, we give thanks for and ask you to be with them and their families. May your peace and your presence surround us all. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
All right, y'all. USA in the chat for the national
Performing
anthem.
our national anthem, please welcome country singer from season 24 of NBC's The Voice, Kristen Brown.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rattling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, loving her top. That was awesome. We've got some Xfinity Series racing from Sonoma coming up after the break.
All right, gentlemen, start your engines coming up here in about 5 minutes. Keep hitting that like button. We're almost to 100 likes. Thank you guys so much for the national anthem and all the USAs in the chat. We appreciate you. Deegan is starting 35th on the board, 35th tonight in that 15 multicolored car. Hope everybody's ready for some fun. If you haven't checked out our race preview, weekend preview vlog, make sure you check that out. It is doing pretty well. Make sure you check that out. I work hard on those on Thursday nights. Try to get them done on Wednesdays to get the members a little more longer to watch. But check out our weekend paint scheme and race preview vlog that we put out here for this weekend. It gives you my picks for this week, my favorite ones I didn't like on the cars, and leave a comment too as well. So the flag, I love. I know, man, it's awesome with the way it flows and all that stuff. So thank you guys so much. What is Viva on Deegan's car? Some type of tequila? I think that's the brand. I can't remember what it is, but keep hitting that like button as you're coming in. We're almost to 100 likes. Become a member. Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 14,000 this weekend. We'll see if we can get there with this race and tomorrow. 13,754 is our right now. We're trying to get to 14,000, but our goal today is 13,800. See, we have 200 to go tomorrow, but we'll see if that works or not. If not, we'll get it next week for Father's Day. So we'll be bringing the Iowa race to you guys next week. All the stuff that's happening in Iowa, the first time NASCAR's back in Iowa, we're going to have all of it for you. And the Iowa race is at night too, guys. So we'll be watching that together, hanging out together, watching that on Father's Day. I know a lot of people will be hanging out with their dads and stuff, but we'll be here. I'm going to have fun on Saturday night with my kids and stuff, because I said we got to do Iowa. We got to do Iowa. It's going to be one. It's on USA. And what time is the race tomorrow? Megan says it is at 2:30 start, but we're going to start at 2 Central here. And that stream is not up yet, but it will be later on today. We have our redeems as well for you. SVG is on there, and I think we have Al Geyer and Hill, I think, as well. But we also have all the NASCAR guys too. So keep hitting the like button. We're going to bring in-car cameras today, and let's see if they're available. We have Cole Custer, AJ Allmendinger, and Sheldon Creed. Where's ATF? I'm sure his boy's not on yet. And SVG. So Cole Custer, Allmendinger, and let's look at, I know, Bronny here. Let's see if this works. And let's get the in-car camera going so you guys can see it. In-car camera. There we go. 400 of us here. And we're going to have the in-car camera for SVG. What is this 21 here? What is this? What is this 21 and 19 on the screen here? I don't understand that. But hope everybody's ready to have some fun. Don't you dare bring that 97 up. Okay, let's see. We're gonna swap them. We're gonna just take a look at all of them. So here's Ty Gibbs. Is Ty Gibbs one of them? No. AJ Allmendinger. Let's see what he looks like back in P4. We're gonna show him first lap though. I'm sorry about that, but here we go. There is. I don't like these 7s and the 16s. Does that show like where they're at? The 16. I don't understand that stuff. But there it is. So we'll have the in-car cameras for you guys. We're gonna have live audio of the races and all the stuff that goes with having a fun time on this game. And we try to bring you the best NASCAR coverage. Why is the race starting so late? I'm not sure, Doug. Not sure what that's all about. I'm not sure. But we'll definitely have some fun here tonight on the channel. I guess it shows you their position. Shows you where their positions are, 21, 16, and 7. So the guys behind you, I guess. I'm not too sure. That's kind of weird. I don't like that.
So good to have you with us on this glorious Saturday afternoon. I'm Adam Alexander. Welcome into the broadcast booth. And boy, do we have a nice
It's not late time difference. It's still 5 p.m. out there.
2 seasons ago, Logano starts on the pole.
Suarez and Logano in the booth
are in the house. With that, give me an idea. What kinds of challenges did these drivers face here today?
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, Adam and Joey. I think that new challenges, right? Like a couple years ago, we had a racetrack that was falling off a lot. Tires were super important. You had to manage your stuff. Right now, we have a racetrack that is a few seconds faster. You can be more aggressive. The strategy, who knows how it's going to be, because we don't really know the follow of the tire just yet. So can't wait to see what these guys can do.
Yeah, absolutely. You brought it up.
Thank you for the 100 likes, y'all. Keep it going.
Aggression level of the drivers
That's awesome
goes
for Xfinity
faster
race.
and faster now. Now you can hammer it every lap and never pay the price when it comes to tire wear. So you're going to be firing off more aggressive, using up your tires a little bit more.
Yeah, how many cautions we get?
And here's a lap
What do you
around
think?
Sonoma here. Turn 1.
How many
huge
cautions?
uphill.
Thank
It's
you,
so
subscribing,
steep. The incline
Scott.
all the way to 3A,
Thank you, Scott.
174 feet up. All of that just gives you a lot of grip as you load up into the corners. Downhill into 4 a little bit, sharp corner. Turn 7, another really sharp corner. And then it's all downhill from there, Daniel.
And then you go into the S's, super important part of the racetrack. You have to carry a lot of high minimum speed. And then to corner 9, corner 10. Corner 10 is one of the most important corners. And the reason of that
7
is because
cautions,
you lead
10
into
for
corner 11,
Richard.
which is
Jeez,
the
we're going to be
best
here all
passing
night.
zone of the entire racetrack.
And we have a
He sounds like he has a mouthful of syrup.
8 drivers racing today have won on a road course in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. It's going to be a great afternoon in Sonoma. Let's go trackside for the command.
Sonoma Raceway fans, please welcome 2-time WNBA champion from the Las Vegas Aces, Kelsey Plum.
All right. Drivers, start your engines!
Let's go. Hey, at least she put some oomph into it.
Today marks the 85th time the NASCAR Xfinity Series has gone road racing, and we're doing it in Sonoma, California next.
All right, hit that like button. We're over 100 likes. Appreciate it. Boris said we're going to call some wrecks. We'll see what happens. So let me see who you have. 7 cautions, lots of caution picks. Let me see who you have. Last chance for your picks to win the race, and we'll change it in the 3rd stage. Who is going to win this race? Let me see. Here we go, boys. Lloyd's dropping the 7s and the 8s. The 6 cautions for Snick. Plum is absolutely gorgeous, Chris says. I'm picking the 1. SVG for Snick. Jeremy says SVG. The 16 Stinger for DJ. On the go, CeeLo, I meant the 97. Awesome, Samson. Okay. Jerome says the SVG. Lots of SVG in the house tonight. Richard SVG. Chris the Dinger. 7 cautions for Henrique. Ronald says 97. 16 for Terry. 1 for David Thomas. 98 going for 98. I like that, Dustin. Rick, what's going road coast? So 3, maybe 4 cautions. Fans of the Green Bay Packers, what is that? That's 97 SVG for Rick. 16 for the win for Rima. Jesse Love for Karen. Did you see mine? Rebecca, say it again. I didn't see it. It went by so fast. John CeeLo, do you know if Dale Jr. is coming back? I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about that. Kalos says 18. Owen says SVG if Austin Hill doesn't knock him out. Kelly says the 19. SVG back to back, baby. ZK, what's going on? I don't think it's 5 p.m. very late for a race on Saturday night, Billy Vo said. Jojo, AJ Dinger. Rebecca says Cole Custer versus Hill, too. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a good one. To get back to those guys are going to be bumping and stuff. Tomorrow, I want the 3 to win. Okay, there you go. Smash them free subs. Thank you, Richard. Jerome says, do you race fans watch Supercars, Darwin, Australia? I do not. Well, let me get the... I see you, Green Bay Packers. We're not playing any chop. They are disappointing. They lost today, so we're done. The cars are rolling. Here we go. The cars are rolling. Terrible Herps to victory lane. Let's see what happens. Hey, Dom, he was doing pretty well last week in Portland. JoJo says 8 cautions, and there we go. We are rolling, y'all. I don't like these. I guess it kind of tell you where the positions they are. The 21, the 6, and the 7. Okay. That's weird, but okay, whatever.
Tomorrow, 7 Eastern on Fox.
All right.
If you're not good on road courses, you're leaving wins out there, and that's points for the playoffs. So you got to be good at all the disciplines.
You have to be good at road courses because that's so many points on the table.
100 cautions
to become road course ringers, trying to go out there and win races.
We show up to road courses. I have just a ton of experience on them. That's what I grew up doing. Every time I show up, I have that extra little bit of confidence. And 3 of my 4 wins in 2023 were on road courses, so I can't wait to show up to the next one.
Would rather crash.
Today marks the 3rd of 6 road course races on the schedule, 2024. Cars rolling off as we check out our Fox weather. It has been perfect the last few days. In fact, all week long. 76 degrees right now. High temp today was right around 80.
This is weird. You get all this crap all over the thing.
And it should be great. As we
what have you done, NASCAR, to these cams?
Our starting grid. It's brought to you by Zip. Buy now, pay later. Front row. Ty Gibbs on the outside alongside Shane Van Gisbergen on the pole for the first time in his career.
100 cautions, 7 laps, Nick says.
At Portland, the guy was unbelievable. He wins his first pole today, got his first career victory last week, getting by
We'll bring in the cams here in a second. There's a commercial. Who is 90? Who's the 9? Donna Lee says. That is Brendan Jones. He's way back here.
Dial him up, Joey.
Shane Van Gisbergen, Logano up here at the Fox booth. You got us?
The SVG show.
I got you, man. Well done on your pole lap there.
Thanks, man. You too. We already know you're an animal on road courses. We've seen it. You've kicked my butt plenty of times already. We know that. I want to know, you came out here to do the wheel
first time here at NASCAR. David Thomas, good to see you, buddy.
Car. How different is the Xfinity car versus a Cup car?
Yeah, chalk and cheese, man. These cars drive completely different. But the Xfinity car's fun, you know, the way it flops around and lifts wheels and stuff. And yeah, we obviously got a fast weather tech Chevy here today, so hopefully the race goes a bit smoother than last week and we can get a nice result.
Well, we heard you say it's going to be an adventure. Every NASCAR race is. I'm sure you're learning that quickly. Good luck in there.
Thanks, guys. Have fun.
I think I also heard him say earlier the car is rapid. I've never heard that word to describe it, but it was perfect because he was outstanding both in practice and qualifying. So we mentioned the fact that last week he got by Justin Allgaier to get his first career win. When you look at Justin and what he has accomplished, it's been outstanding so far this season.
How much do you win? I don't know.
The one
a lot.
win at Darlington. But look at all those stage victories. He's won 6 in a row.
Hello to all our New Zealand and Australia friends watching today, supporting your SVG and all your Aussie and New Zealand drivers.
Hey, amigo Justin, how are you doing? Daniel Suarez up here in the booth with Adam and Joy. Can you hear us?
I got you guys loud and clear up there. Hopefully you guys are going to have a little bit of fun and we put on a good race today.
Of course, my friend, of course. So I want to ask you, man, you've been on a hot streak in these road course races lately. You have done a great job, but you haven't got the win. How you feel about your race car today? Do you think you have what it takes to get it done?
Yeah, I feel like I let one go last week, unfortunately, and I appreciate the accolades there. It's been a lot of fun. You know, it's an honor to drive such an amazing race car, and you know, Jim Pullman, these guys do such a fantastic job. Got a cool paint scheme this weekend. Obviously, all the brand partners, Rev 1 Energy,
Cameron,
Virginia Precision Build. It was fast. All through practice, we felt like, you know, we were able to really stay up with the racetrack. And as you guys know, after being on the racetrack, evolving, the more laps we put on it, the better it gets. And, you know, I think that's where today's going to be so interesting. Did we make the right decisions? And can we manage the race backwards from the beginning? And
Allgaier is just talking like crazy here.
Sounds good, buddy. Best of luck. We're going to be watching.
All right, Spain wants to know, for the ones that are from Australia and New Zealand, where are you exactly from in the chat? So if you are from Australia or New Zealand, let me see in the chat where you are from.
My dad lived in
But in recent years, it has been elite. When you look
my
at
dad lived in Paraparamu. My grandmother was from Wellington.
And Joe Gibbs Racing. They
So there you
won
go.
last week in the form of Shane Van Gisbergen with colleagues. So when you look at
David
the
says, hi, Miss CeeLo.
JGR and colleagues,
Thanks for the coverage. You're welcome.
numbers really jump out. Each organization has won 10 times on the road. They are, in fact, road course royalty. The top 5s, the top 10s, all those stage victories. And when you look at active teams, no one's done it better than these two organizations.
Samson's from Scotland.
That's set up to our pit reporters, Josh Sims, Regan Smith. We start things
Gambler.
off with Josh. Hey, Josh.
South Australia.
Reason for colleague success
Tell Spain you're from planet Neptune.
who has set the bar super high when it comes to this style of racing.
No, we're not doing the chop. We're mad at the Braves right now.
Series. He has 18 straight
Billy Bo
top
says,
10s,
I
but
will
as of late,
be
he's
here a
actually
lot
seen
less after this week,
mortal
depending
when
on
it
how
comes to
many
road
times
course
they
racing.
show the
When I
races
caught up
on
to him earlier, he
NBC
talked about the
shows.
fact that he
No
hasn't
worries,
won
buddy.
in
No worries,
5 straight
dude.
starts on a road course, and the fact that his car is good.
I'm
It's a top
Kiwi
5
living
car,
in
but it's not
Australia
a
since
winning car.
1980.
And they're
Where you
gonna have
from,
some work to
Owen?
do to get where they need to
Kiwi
be
from
by the
Wellington,
end of
New
this race
Zealand, living
today.
in
But
Australia.
know
Awesome.
This is his hometown
The big question
track,
is, are
and he
you
really
Marmite
wants to win
or
here in Sonoma.
Vegemite?
Regan?
Well, Josh, when we started
Newcastle.
this Xfinity season 13 races
New
ago,
South
Chandler
Wales.
Smith immediately established
Awesome,
himself as one of the dominant competitors starting off the year.
You're
with
from
7
Mars.
straight top 10
Tasmania,
finishes as well as 2
wow.
wins in that time period. But
Good
since
day,
then,
buddy.
only one
Cheers
top
from
10 in the
Tasmania.
past 6
Awesome.
races.
Grass
It has been a
Lipper.
bit
What's
of a
going on?
struggle
Grass
for the
Lipper.
81 team in the past few races here. Today, he told me it is extremely important for them to go out there and reestablish.
Do you watch WNBA? Not really, Chris. I have a hard time watching as much as I do already.
Start shortly down the road.
Neil says from
right now, so the rest of these
Gibson, Victoria.
Force to be reckoned with.
You know, Regan, you mentioned the playoffs, and today does, in fact, mark
What's
the
this
beginning
mark
of the
might you
second
speak
half
of?
the regular season. Chandler Smith, one of those drivers
Bizarre.
that has locked himself in. When you look at the standings after last week in Portland, half the playoff field
Toronto,
is locked up.
Ontario.
6
What's up,
drivers
NASCAR?
have won, and you're starting to run out of time to take care of business if you're going to run for a
Byron
championship.
Bay, New South Wales. Craig, good to see you.
So much opportunity, not only
Miss
for the
Bay?
guys that are outside looking in, or the ones right on the bubble, but
TNF,
also the
good to
guys
see
that
you.
have wins already. At some point in this race, when
Ronnie,
it comes down to the end of the
they're
stage,
fans.
the
It's a
crew chief's gonna
fan-friendly
have a
chat. They
decision
can
to
do what
make.
they want,
Do I
man.
flip the stage, meaning I pit
I
2
know, I
laps
live in
before the end of
Maryland.
the stage to keep my
Thank you
track
guys for
position
filling the
when
chat.
everyone pits under the
Spain was
caution,
wanting to know. I
or
appreciate
stay
it.
out and take a playoff point possibly. You're
All
gonna
right,
give up
let's
your
go.
track
Let's see who
position
gets
when
this
it
first
restarts
lap
after
here.
the stage, but that's an opportunity for a lot of these drivers here today, and a decision a crew chief is going to have a hard time with all day long.
You know, track
Auckland, New
position, I think,
Zealand.
is gonna
Awesome,
be key
Glenn.
today, boys. I think
Friday
it's
night.
going to be extremely
2 worst teams,
valuable,
20,003.
and
Yeah, it's
don't
growing
think
like crazy,
they're gonna
Chris.
Be able to give it up so soon. You know, I think this
Strip on the
race,
bottom.
everyone is going to be managing, you know, their pace.
Let's go, boys. Justin.
To understand what is the pace in the long run, and who knows? We may only see 2 stops in this race. I think track position is going to be king today.
Well, we heard Justin Allgaier talk about running the race
Awesome, Nick.
backwards,
Good to
right, when
see
you. Were
ya.
talking to him in the car earlier. You know, that means he's wanting to pit as soon as the window opens for the last pit stop, right? So they know that tire wear is probably not going to be a big deal. As soon as they can make
Tasmania is where Marcus Ambrose was from, wasn't it? I'm not sure, Billy.
We'll have to
check that out.
When everybody is going to
SVG going to be the sheep herder.
Out under caution. So as soon as that window's open, they're going to do that as quickly as possible.
Lights are out on the pace car, and pacing
There we
the
go.
field today at Sonoma, the new Toyota
Green
GR
flag. Y'all
Super.
have fun. Pull those belts tight one last time. Be friendly to each
Front
other.
row, Shane Van
Keep the
Gisbergen
chat
and Ty
clean.
Gibbs.
And let's
It's gonna
go.
be a
Let's have some
battle all day
fun.
long. Here's our race analysis. We talk about the strategy. There's the stage.
Green flag.
Breakdown, that fuel
Let's
window,
go racing,
circle it, remember it, because it plays right in to what Joey was talking about as you try to run this race backwards.
Not actually backwards. You know what I mean, though.
Yeah, I know exactly what you
Green
mean.
flag is Sonoma. Let's go. Have some fun.
There's tremendous irony in
This
saying
camera,
that
I love
because
this
feel
camera
like
right
my
here, but
life
we're watching the
is turned
turn one
upside
here.
down. It is backwards on many occasions.
Yep.
Keep this in mind, too. Turn 11 looks
Tim
totally
Spade.
different. We used to get really aggressive there. If you do it today, you might have a bad result.
Here we
Just be
go.
top
All right, it's a
runners.
great
Now
camera
they got
shot.
a Jersey barrier there. It'll leave a mark.
Those barriers don't move. I can tell you that.
That's right. The wait is over. It's time to go green in
Tasmania.
wine country. Round 14 of the NASCAR
Not too far away,
Xfinity
Ronnie.
Series. Off we go.
Let's go. Of course, the camera's a little faster than the audio. That's always like that.
And you watch them rush up the hill in turn one. It's that big incline we talked about. The cars really load up, and it's really going to stack on these restarts. You see them all stacking into turn 2 like that.
We'll
It's a big
follow
checkup, especially towards the
SVG
middle back of
around
the
one
pack.
lap, and then we'll go to the next
Ty Gibbs
camera.
knows how important track position is going to be. That's why you can see him already trying, already being aggressive.
Look how far he's pulling away already.
But caring more about trying to have a little bit of clean air.
Teammates side by side.
What's
into the
up?
corner.
Good to see Mac.
For fourth,
Welcome back,
Jesse
dude.
Love in the 2.
Keep
And
hitting
the
that
21 is
subscribe.
Austin
711 of
Hill.
us
Both have won
here.
this season.
711. Get your Slurpees.
Teammates going at it behind him. The 1 is Sam Mayer. The 7 is Justin Allgaier. They too have been to victory lane in 2024.
Allmendinger, Sheldon Creed,
Single file. Look at them all figure it out.
97,
It's almost a game of chicken as you
and
go down into turn 8. You're
I
side
forget the
by
other
side.
one.
Someone's got to give unless it's going to get ugly really quick.
What a great view right here. You know, this is, to me, one of the most
welcome,
important
Mac.
part of the racetrack. Corner
Let's go,
10,
Allgaier.
because
That's
I
right.
think
You should have won
corner
last
11 is
week,
the
Billy.
best passing zone in the entire racetrack. And then you can see how the 19 car actually of Ty Gibbs, he's pretty sporty right there in corner 11. He was able to cut a little bit of a gap on our leader.
All right, let's see here. Let's go to another one here. Let's go to Cole Custer. Let's go to Allmendinger, who is in P3.
From turn 1 up to the top of the hill, this is turn 2.
Oh, that's a pretty good little thing over the top there.
Highs and lows of the early portion of a lap at Sonoma.
You see over the commercial,
grabbing the curb
like
there.
that.
You know, that's a curb you don't really want to hit, Daniel. I feel like that's one that we used to hit a lot when we had an older asphalt, but now that the track's smoother, if the setups have changed a little bit as well, that curb you don't
my goodness
anymore like you used to.
I totally agree, Joe. I think you know before.
Trying to get the mute off the thing here. Hold on a second.
The apex of the corner a little bit better, but now the racetrack has so much more grip that it just an advantage.
Can't even do it.
Full tires on the racetrack.
My goodness.
What's tricky about this racetrack is the vision. It is so hard to see.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's so loud. Taj, I got Algeier.
It's just hard to see the other side of it. You're going blind for sure.
You know, yesterday morning I had an opportunity to walk the racetrack for the very first time with my engineers, and they were amazed on the elevation changes. I mean, I had the opportunity to walk the track, and they couldn't believe how high, you know, we're going up the hill in corner 1 and 2, and those are one of the things that only the race car drivers actually had that perspective.
This is another big load up area right here. They load right into the corner here. Boom, get a bunch of grip, able to turn up the hill. Then it gets light. This is what I'm talking about. You kind of come up over this hill. You can't see much. Really light into a heavy braking zone downhill.
All right, we'll ride along with Cole Custer now. Sorry, y'all.
Off of here. That's the old asphalt, by the way.
Good gosh, these commercials.
Curb, that's the old asphalt. And then you're back onto the new stuff here through turn 7. And this is about to launch off this corner.
You know, I believe that Shane right
Shane,
now,
Nick
he's
says.
trying to manage his stuff a little bit.
This is Cole Custer. He is way back.
There's not enough room for comfort, Joey. I don't know why you think.
He's at 11th spot. P11 for Cole Custer.
Ty Gibbs is definitely not letting him just go away too comfortable.
Yeah, I like watching Shane's in-car camera here. You know, something I've noticed about him, he's just so smooth. He's going so fast, and it doesn't look like he is. You know, like he just makes it look easy. You see other drivers inside the car, and they're hustling cars sideways. They're working the wheel on. And there's Shane, just looks like he's on a Sunday cruise.
You know, something that I was talking to Shane is his style of using the clutch. You know, like most of the drivers we're seeing Cole Custer right now, you know, most of the drivers like yourself, Joey, and myself, we use the left foot to brake, and we just downshift or upshift with, you know, just blipping the throttle a little bit. Where Shane has a different style. He's using the clutch. And as we know, Joey, in these cars, wheel hop is something extremely common. And when you're using the clutch, the wheel hop, you're pretty much eliminating that factor. So I feel like to Shane, that has been one of his advantages with these Xfinity cars.
You're riding with Cole Custer, reigning champion. This is our forward performance onboard camera. Did not qualify into the second round today, but right now riding in the 11th spot just behind Sammy Smith. And you can see right of your screen the footwork that goes into being successful at Sonoma or any road course, really.
And you see him there, you work in both pedals almost at the same time. It's so important to be smooth. When you're going through the S's like he is right now, the transfer of weight, he's turning left, now he's got to switch it back to the right. The cars are very top heavy. They're not really sports cars, you know what I mean? They're heavy stock cars, so they got to transfer that weight. If you do it too aggressively, if you go to the brakes too hard, you turn the wheel too quickly, you upset the car and you miss your line.
We're seeing the 16 here stalling a little bit. He just lost a spot there to Austin Hill.
And I'll tell you, Austin Hill is a sleeper on the road. Second earlier this season at COTA, and someone who we just anticipate is going to be good.
My goodness.
How much of that is the 21?
We honor you on lap 3. We missed it. Dale Sr. right here. Let me see those threes in the chat. There you go. Thank you, Richard. Dale Sr. Raise you know what, praise you know what.
It's not an easy pass on a road course for sure.
I'm on it now. I'm sorry.
It's going to be tough to get around.
I'm on it now.
And AJ also knows.
You're welcome, Rodney. Let me see those threes. Fill this chat. Spam it with the threes.
Best he can. But Jesse's going to do a good job off the 7 here and clear him into the S's.
Let me tell you, I'm so impressed with Jesse, man. His first full-time season in the Xfinity Series, he done an amazing job. He's matching a veteran that is Austin Hill. You know, Austin Hill already.
Look at Algeier all over AJ Allmendinger.
Series for a few years now.
He's coming, man.
He's been racing like a veteran. You know, just doing very, very little mistakes and always moving forward. Right now, running already.
Thank you for those threes.
And this is his
Thank you so much.
He grew up in nearby Midlow Park.
What's up, Tyler?
California. One of 8 drivers racing today from California.
EQ, Purple Queen.
Weekend for Shane Van Gisbergen, fastest in practice, won the pole.
SVG.
Early in the.
All right, let's ride along with AJ Allmendinger. Ellie says LA 3, New York 1. Listen, riding along with AJ Allmendinger in P5. Trying to chase down Jesse Love in that 2. This is the only time you'll root for Gibbs. Gibbs in P2. I know. I appreciate you guys. You keep me honest. Ty's hanging with SVGs at a half a second. I wish he was on camera. I wish I'd do it. Oh, I forgot to do the Xfinity cars. 1 second, y'all. What? Like old likes to help your stilo. Thank you so much. Keep hitting those likes. We're trying to get to 200 likes. We're at 150. Keep hitting them up. We'll see you get to 200 really quick. We were at 300 likes during the NASCAR Cup Series. Qualified. Hammered down, AJ Allmendinger. He's in P5. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got him on there now.
37, 45 behind, and 10 better north behind.
So we got the 2, the 16, the 7 here. Anyone remind us of the 2018 Cup race in Sonoma? So Ty Gibbs got a half a second trying to catch SVG. Austin Hill in 3. Jesse Love 4, then AJ Allmendinger. You can see Jesse Love going into the turn and then back out.
The first time.
All right, here we go. Back to the audio.
So many great memories in the last 10 years of covering the Xfinity Series on Fox. Joey made his booth debut as a play-by-play man just a couple of weeks ago at Charlotte. So you really have touched every corner through this process.
Somewhat. I never did the pit road reporting. I've always stayed up in the air conditioning.
Just the noise these cars compared to the old V8s before the next gen. Yeah. Say I if you like Haley Deegan. She's back. Let's take a look. Deegan back in 37.
Shane Van Gisbergen is leading his teammate Allmendinger back in 5th.
Let's listen to here. This is Sheldon Creed. Where's ATF?
I think he's lose, guys.
He seems really frustrated, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing about a road course, too, like you think about an oval.
She needs to be replaced. CeeLo, I used to drag race at this track. Nice, Chris.
You got the track bar, maybe.
Yeah, I was already saying that in our preview video. That they do NHRA here, motorcycles, IndyCar, NASCAR. They do a whole bunch of stuff.
Ways you can fix it.
Imagine getting beat by a 61-year-old man.
It's been an absolutely difficult weekend for that team. Yesterday, he went as far as to say during practice, I can't drive this car in the race tomorrow. Well, they worked on it all last night. They got it slightly better for today, but still.
I worked today. Who got the pole for the cup? It was Joey Logano, Billy. Joey Logano.
This car is still just way too loose, so a battle for the 98, Regan.
Well, Josh, seemingly a perfect race weekend so far for Shane
9
Van
laps
Gisbergen.
in stage, done with stage 20 laps in stage 1.
He's having some issues with the rear.
There's
of the car.
ATF.
Sliding around
Where
too
you
much.
been,
He
bro?
feels like the tire pressure is too low. There is room for that number 97 to get better, and much like his teammate,
He's
that
on
he
your
just rode,
camera,
AJ Allmendinger, he is
ATF.
loose with the back of that race car right now.
Well, at least things are consistent. Everyone is loose.
It's a great track, especially when the grass is dead. I don't like the wall at turn 11, though. Yeah, they built that a wall. I'm seeing Trans Am at CTMP on August 31st. Nice, Tyler.
The S's when you're transferring away.
He does not race Xfinity. I'll bring the cameras back here in just a second.
And then you got to swing it back out the other way, and it just carries all that momentum and makes you really feel like you're going to spin out. So a loose car through the S's is very challenging to drive. The only good thing about it is everybody else seems to be fighting the same
175.
things.
Thanks so much for those likes. Let's see the 200 likes, y'all. Keep hitting that subscribe as well.
But the bottom line is, when you look on track, Ty Gibbs is right in his hip pocket.
Ty Gibbs.
Let me tell you something, Adam. I'm not driving the 19 car, but just by looking at it, it looks very, very sporty.
Austin Hill just waiting for a mix-up here.
A little bit better than the 97. So I think that if the 19 has the
it's wine country.
Eventually pass the 97, I think he's a little faster car.
Yeah, we talked about tire fall off. And
I remember Ricky Rudd and Terry Labonte on these tracks. That's right, Rodney.
Laps into the race. Guys, there's like 2 to 3 tenths of fall off for the leaders right now. So I'd say the fall off maybe just be the balance going wrong more than the actual tires.
They're still right along with Sheldon Creed.
With that said, you know it's all
Sheldon Creed.
How do we play this race to make sure we're up
is
front
in 9th place P9 for Sheldon Creed.
With new tires at all. So as a crew chief, you got to be
you can't stand wine.
What is the race?
I only drink beer.
For this race and making sure that you get your.
All right, let's do it. Justin said he doesn't. He just drinks beer. What kind of drink are you watching if you're drinking some bear tonight? Let me see what you're drinking
much margin for error because as
tonight.
You said, if you get behind, it's going to be hard
with arms wide open.
I'm looking at the scoring pylon. You got both RCR cars
ATF.
inside the top 10.
You're a member now.
3 from Junior Motorsports. Pretty
you
good
got a membership.
Joe Gibbs Racing. That's kind
if
of
you didn't notice.
When you look at organizations inside the top
your boy
10,
doesn't have any membership.
Here's a bit of a moment on track. Chandler Smith, 81, looking out of line. Little contact.
Oh, that was
Parker
close.
Kligerman, chain reaction. Cole Custer goes wide.
Yeah,
Parker Kligerman got into Chandler
and he's probably
Smith.
Looking and saying, why did Parker do that? Well, Parker really wasn't in control there either. He was the one getting sent.
You don't know how. So just do the emojis. The emojis. You have your own emojis now. Go to the emoji section.
Think about it.
You have your own emojis now.
As hard as they possibly can in there. So how do you pass somebody? You
Parker Kligerman
outside your comfort zone to do that.
5th in Austin, 8th in Portland.
Most of the time, you're a little bit out of control when you do that.
SVG still in the lead by a half a second with Ty Gibbs.
Doing it again, diving this time inside of Sammy Smith.
You know, that's another Gibbs car. That's another Gibbs car.
Drinking a cold Kona longboard Island Lager. Awesome from Hawaii. Nice, Justin.
Maybe they're
whiskey and a Diet Green Tea, Lloyd says.
Definitely long haul cars, it seems like. Sammy Smith seems like he's a little
Anyone
bit
else watching drag racing?
He's also getting pressure from Cole Custer.
How do you think about Stewart? Stewart said he didn't have enough money. That's why he's closing the shop, because he couldn't afford it anymore. Which I totally understand that. Oh, yeah, that was a great trying to pass Kligerman trying to get around Sheldon Creed here.
It's a struggle.
It's dancing. Isn't
Great
it?
camera work.
Well, he's dancing a little bit too much.
Cream soda BP. Hey, that's always good. Good old A&W. Right on his bumper. Look at him.
Kligerman looking for more. That's Sheldon Creed in the 18.
Sheldon Creed.
Creed, a really good road racer. The same for Kligerman.
Killing that guy was expensive.
For the 48, 5th and 8th. In the 2 road races this year. He's 10th right now, leading the way. Shane Van Gisbergen. We're halfway through stage 1 and 1.
All right, let's listen in to Sheldon Creed. Chandler Smith all over Sheldon Creed now. Parker Kligerman got around him. With arms wide open. 100 proof Southern comfort for me tonight. Awesome, Billy Bowes. Look at that wheel work, man. Nice camera work. Keep hitting that subscribe. We're trying to get to 13,800, y'all. Yo, what's up from the swamps of Florida? What's up, Brian? Good to see you. Dodgers, Yankees tied at 2. You got some RC Cola? Nice. For later on. Yes, sir. Stewart is working with Dodge now. That's interesting. Brian, are you a Gator fan or a Seminole fan? Please keep the chat friendly. Woohoo! John Force is awesome. Yeah, grew up on John Force. Oh, he's getting around him. He is getting around him. Chandler Smith. There's Cole Custer now. Great camera work, man. It's awesome. Here we go. FYI, Hot Rod Power Tour starts Monday at Beach Bend Drag Strip. Cole Trickle, good to see you. He's Kiwi, not a kangaroo. See what you got here. Cole Custer all over him. All over him. You're keeping your eye on that 32 Dark Horse. Austin Green showing some speed right now. Yep. He's in P16. Ooh, he's coming in the pits. Coming in the pits. Sheldon Creed. Right here.
2, 1.
See what happens here. What's going on with this? Let's see. Sheldon Creed. Getting 4 tires already?
Oh, losing a spot to Sam Mayer.
Yeah, we heard about Sam Mayer, how confident he is when he comes to these road courses. You know, 3 of his 4 wins last year came on road courses. You see Austin Hill
in the pits already.
11. That's not wheel hop. Look at the rear tire is locked up.
Ooh, Austin Hill got loose.
The tire barrier come to a complete stop almost. He stalled it. You see the fire coming out of the pipes. He stalled it there. Lucky he didn't get more damage.
18 on pit road. What's up with Sheldon, Regan?
Adam, this is an unscheduled pit stop for Sheldon Creed. Left rear tire felt like he had an issue. A bad vibration out of the left rear started to lose all grip all the way around the racetrack with that. Crew Chief Sam McCauley did tell him we are within a window that we can make work. If you need to come, pit this time, and he did.
I was going to say, it's unscheduled because typically you're going to wait till you get down to 3 to go in the stage, but the way the race is set up today, you can pit under green, not lose a lap, and it's going to cycle through hopefully for him. So this is a good time to have an issue if you're going to have some kind of a problem.
Yeah, no penalty.
Sheldon Creed with an issue on his tire, thinking it was flat.
3 laps maybe.
We were right along with him.
More laps on his tires than everyone else. All
right, back to SVG, and there's Ty Gibbs.
If you have an issue, you think you're
trying to catch him,
you might as well pit.
Jojo, I agree with you on the Stewart deal.
Hey guys, I want to talk about the monster pace that the first 2 cars.
My grandpa was Catholic priest and went to FSU. That's where he met my grandma.
Right
awesome.
Now he's in 9 seconds.
You're in Dallas watching NHRA out in Ennis, Texas, and when they come down in the fall. Nice, Martin.
Gibbs are putting up right now.
Yeah, they're over a half a second faster.
What did JoJo say? See if I can see
that last lap.
What JoJo said.
How about 2 rookies in the top 3?
Don't believe Tony Stewart is out of money.
I mean, we talked about Jesse Love, and we kind of lose sight of the fact.
Jesse Love to P3
is a rookie, especially when.
Oh, look at Ty Gibbs getting closer.
He is, and he's 35 years old. But the reality is, 2 rookies.
Thank you for subscribing. Number 4,
the veteran Justin Allgaier,
the closer. Thank you so much. Number 4, the closer. Appreciate you. Ty's moving in. Yep, closing the gap. Let's see what happens here. Allgaier. You know he wants to the front. P7 for Allgaier. You think Tony Stewart just gave up? He claims that he can't afford the team anymore. He can't afford the team.
What they're talking about.
Ty Gibbs will never catch SVG. Graham in the house.
Maybe they're talking about
Don, what's going on?
Down a lap.
That's what I've got to believe they're talking about.
How many laps to go in stage? 4 laps to go in stage 1. And they won't stop. I don't think there's a caution. I don't think there is. 17 laps of 79. Tony, thanks for the subscribe. Appreciate it, Tony.
This is our leaf filter onboard camera. I would say this for everyone involved. In our regard, thank you to Ty Gibbs, because if Ty wasn't as fast as he is, my gosh, Van Gisbergen would
What's
be
up, my brother? You're so awesome at this. Love you. Thank you, Don. Appreciate it, man. We try our best here. We try to bring you the best content is possible on our channel. We try. Oh yeah, what Utah's new NHL team will be called now? I don't know. The Utes. The Utes.
This many laps.
We'll bring it back here
that he's probably got
after the commercials are over on the in-car camera.
Get there to make the move
So there are stage breaks, I believe. Okay, so we'll have a caution at 4 laps to go.
Whether that 19 gets control of this race or not.
Can't see the 9 on the board. He wrecked already?
So
No,
far,
he is.
These two drivers are doing an amazing
the 9?
job.
There he is in 27th spot. Brandon Jones in P27.
Has way more experience.
And if you don't see your driver, let me know. There's Sheldon Creed. He's in 36th.
He's an amazing
he really had that felt like his tire was going down. He made an early pit stop, but when these guys pit, he'll get back up there.
Says that he's a rookie. Okay,
Deegan there in 38th.
That's my
Still there,
I'm sticking
38th.
to it. Pit stops, these would be scheduled under green to flip the stage. Saw Sam Mayer in, his teammate Justin Allgaier making a stop. They have to pit now because pit road will close with 2 laps to go in the stage. I would anticipate
Got
both
about
the
60 more seconds on the camera. We'll bring it back. So other issue for Deegan is now Deegan's engine problems for Deegan. Oh, Justin. Braves lose today. I know, Star Wars.
And Ty's just trying
the Nationals have our number this year. We've only won twice out of 6 games. I think it's not got more to do with Tony one and Star of Family, his wife, has been setting out the drag racing seasons so they can start a family. Gotcha. Yeah, more power to him, man.
That's a great move. You know,
do I talk the whole time? No.
Why you got Regan?
Well, guys, Shane Van Gisbergen originally was anticipating to pit.
But I do read the
this
chat.
Time by, but a late call from crew chief Blue Slicker.
I'm talking too much. Let me know.
Stay out. We will restart somewhere around 8th if we stay out and take the points here. Josh?
Well, for the 19 of Ty Gibbs, he's been putting the pressure on Shane Van Gisbergen. They elected to flip the stage. They came in a pit now. Ty Gibbs has been quiet.
SVG for the win.
And they say just keep putting the pressure on SVG.
Max says he won't go to IndyCar.
What happened there is they saw how many cars were staying out.
And Russ, this is more of a watch party.
To take the points
we watch together, listen together sometimes, watch the cameras, and we're back on the cameras now.
He's already locked into the playoffs, so he's going to need that part. It'll be fun to watch him come back through the field.
Appreciate you being here, Russ.
The field without getting any damage. That to me is the biggest risk for Shane doing this. Is it's going to be on the restarts and passing cars. Does he use his car up any doing that?
I think we should send a big thank you to.
The burnout that he did last week was awesome too, but probably better than he's never done somewhere else though.
Because definitely he's gonna put on a show for us.
SVG sounds like a broadcast channel.
There's quite a few.
Yeah.
Speaking of, there he is, SVG on the camera. They need to turn it around.
Kligerman, Nemechek, Smith even taking, 6th place points, on it. I think there it might be worth doing the flip.
Now, I would say Sammy Smith in 7th. He comes in 20 points above the cut line, so his margin is not great. He's 12th right now on the bubble. That's someone that needs points.
Should have took SVG,
Anthony Alfredo,
man.
Another driver that could use some points. So some of these you really understand the play. And if you're Shane Van Gisbergen,
what's up, David? Welcome back.
Playoff point, 10 stage points, you take them and move on.
Hello from Maryland, Carl. She's in 38th place.
These road courses, you have to define success sometimes in a different way. Is it the finishing position or is it the amount of points?
Is AM Racing going to get someone else other than Deegan? I don't know.
Here with most likely here if nothing happens in the last lap with a playoff point and at least 10 regular points right off the bat. So he knows he's going home with a playoff point. It's hard to get those, right? So that piece is important to him for the rest of the season. Now it's going to make his life a lot harder for the rest of this race, though, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the question to me right now is if he's going to beat.
It looks good on the track, yeah.
Or he's going to try to stay out and continue to run. We are seeing that the fall-off is.
Thank you, Neil M, for that subscribe. Neil M, appreciate it.
His fastest lap to right now the wear-out tire. So it's not a huge, a few.
Comes the
last
pain.
year we're having a few second fall-off here in Sonoma. So it's quite different. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they also.
Is there anybody else close?
Shane Van Gisbergen goes wire to wire in stage 1, gets the stage victory.
Congratulations, SVG.
And by the way, that snaps the Allgaier streak of 6 in a row. He had swept the last 3 weeks. Other drivers getting points: Allmendinger, Hill, Kligerman, Nemechek, Chandler Smith up there, Sammy Smith, Alfredo, Retzloff, and Herbst.
All right, we're under caution. Under stage 1 done. Now we're in stage 2. Now let's listen in to SVG here during the stage break. Yeah, that wall right there in turn 11 is kind of a bummer.
All right, Shane, just steps in.
Ty will take the lead here.
16 laps in.
Ty pitted, so. What's up, Rick? Good to see you, buddy. Cody, I can give you winners.
Yeah, they were about 210, 215.
And when everyone that didn't pit goes to the pits, Ty Gibbs will be the leader, Bronny says.
Copy that.
And Russ, thank you, Russ. Appreciate you, man. And Russ.
Yeah, the steering is a little bit pinned down as well now, so I'm not sure what's happened there.
The caution.
Copy that on the steering.
Yeah, I think Chevy keeps the lead, Tyler says. Yeah, look at the Chevys up there, man. God. 2 Toyotas at 5 and 6, and then the first Fords in P10. Big hello from Washington State. Happy Father's Day a week from everybody. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate you. I feel like why? It's okay. Don't worry about it, man. It's okay. I'm cool. I'm cool, bro. It's all good, man.
A bigger step here and then come back down to it if we want.
You wish you would have bet more, Cody says.
No copy. No copy.
Yeah.
Bruce said,
all right, let's see here. I'm gonna
change or bigger step right here, and then we can come back if we need to.
We'll see what happens here. Best gift, kids got you. Well, it's not until next week. I don't really ask for stuff like that. Like, I'd rather just go out to dinner. We actually just talked about it.
He said yes. So,
before the stream started. We're all gonna go out to dinner on Saturday night because Sunday, the Iowa race is on Sunday, so a Sunday night, 6 p.m. start on Sunday night. It's kind of like they did for the Mother's Day. They did a night thing. Watching from the swamp, Rick, good to see you. Yeah, so SVG here, P1. He's gonna pit. We're gonna sit here and watch him pit, I guess. But hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday night. Saturday night racing. Daytime style in California. It's what time is it? It's 5:50 in the evening out there in Sears Point. So no lights, so I guess they'll have to get this thing. I'm sure they'll get it done pretty quick. But next race is in Iowa, and we'll be doing all of the stuff in Iowa next week. But here we go, back to it.
Good in wine country when it comes to road racing, and when you look at the numbers he's put up so far this season. Nothing short of impressive. The win last week at Portland.
We're in Sonoma, in Sears Point, California. And for the ones that knew, who grew up like I did, this was called the Sears Point Raceway. That's what we grew up on. The Sears Point Raceway.
And here he gets a stage win.
Night racing, that's right.
Stage points, a playoff point, and we'll see how they handle
the
strategy now.
Logano wins tomorrow, Cody says.
Create some insurance in the points category.
Ford, we'll see.
You know, we were talking during the commercial break. There is a.
All right, we're gonna watch SVG pit here.
We assume that he's gonna pit here.
Riverside was better, Steve says. I grew up on Sears Point, so
from there, but
Allgaier is always my pick, but it doesn't look like this week. I know, it's weird.
I think he's run this race differently, but it looks like they're all going to pit.
I would say he definitely pits.
It's still early, Billy Bo. Still early.
Even before that. But I would say also that his crew chief's already lied to me once today, so I would believe anything from this point going forward.
It's still like Sears Point. Me too.
Adam, we saw that contact in turn 11 for the 21 of Austin Hill. Told the team he wheel hopped all the way into the corner.
I'll be in Iowa next week with my dad. He wanted to go to NASCAR in Iowa. Awesome, Justin. That's your second race.
Gisbergen is very good right now. Loves the bounce. It took too long to come in. That is the only complaint. He's got bad news for the competitors, Josh.
For the 48 of Parker Kligerman, he said the lateral got better as that run went on, but they need to try and get that car more in the track, so they make an adjustment to help him out there. And for
SVG comes out P1.
This car turns good, but we heard the frustration.
But Ty Gibbs will be the leader here.
So they'll try and
Now we'll see what SVG can do.
Drivers had made their pit stop under green. So the race off pit road. And the leader going to restart right around the 8th position. And Van Gisbergen holds serve, +1 for Austin Hill. Kligerman gains a spot, the same for Nemechek.
-4 for the Dinger. Come on, pit crew.
Let's talk to driver 97.
Let's dial him up. Shane, it's Logano up in the Fox booth again. You got us?
Yep, got you, man.
Well, you're looking pretty good. It looks like Ty Gibbs can kind of pace you, though, and you guys are running pretty well. Now, you got a little different strategy than Ty, where he pitted and
thanks
now
for
you
the
took
subscribes, y'all. Appreciate
How do
it.
you feel about getting back up there through the field?
Yeah, obviously he's purely here for the race win, so he's going to do that. But my car feels really good. He was obviously very strong to be able to stay that close to me all the stints. So this one's going to be interesting.
SVG!
See if we can work our way through. But yeah, where the Tech Chevy still feels pretty good. Long way to go.
All right, man. Well, we're kind of excited you did a different strategy. It keeps it interesting for us, so it should be fun.
Yeah, look forward to it. Cheers.
Get your popcorn.
Who's your favorite to win Cup tomorrow? I'm pulling for my driver, Tyler Reddick. Luis, I picked AJ Allmendinger. I think tonight's a good practice for him. And he is back. He's in P2 right now, so we'll see if we'll ride along actually with AJ Allmendinger because he'll be on the outside of Ty Gibbs on the start of the race. So hope everybody's doing well tonight. Happy Saturday night for you guys. SNL Racing tonight on The Go at CeeLo. We'll be back tomorrow for the flag-to-flag coverage of the Toyota Save Mart. And that's the wrong logo too, CeeLo. My gosh. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get rid of that. Think you change everything and you don't. So we'll change all that now. I'm sorry about that. I'm all about perfection when I do this stuff, and that's not fun for me. So here we go. We got it now. If y'all see I have stuff wrong, let me know. I changed everything else except the Xfinity. Oh well, that's good. Noob, yep, that's right, Mount Billy. Old Surfers, what's up, Fender Bender? What's going on? Thank you, mate. I'm stoked we get to see SPG settling about his business. Thank you guys for everybody that's in New Zealand that are watching. Australia, thank you guys for welcoming. Appreciate you guys. We'll be doing Xfinity races all the rest of the year. I know you guys like to follow SVG. We'll try to get, I think we're going to get to do the Chicago race this year, so we'll definitely do that one too. How different are the Xfinity to Cup cars? I think the Cup car is a little more stronger, faster. Can you show where Boris is after the pits? Let's see. Boris said 20th, P20 for Boris said. P20 for Boris said. So, hey, he's doing well. He started in the back of the pack. And for all you friends back here, Christian, thank you so much for that. Haley Deegan, P38. Road course racing is just not her thing. All right, so there is that. I'm also going to probably not do as many scanners tonight because I'm testing to see, because I did a couple, and I want to see how that goes. We haven't got any flag for it. The last, the one, I think it's because we had it was no engines or anything going, so I think we're good. I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks so much for hanging out. 200 likes. Let's go to 300. That's our new goal, 300 likes. Keep hitting that subscribe. We're trying to get to 13,800. See if we can get to that 14,000 mark. Moving on up. Go, Boris. Is long race, still a lot can happen. You're exactly right, Tim. Anything can happen here. Ozzy. Sorry about Ozzy. Gotcha. Thank you, Paulie. Appreciate it. Hey, when I say something wrong, please correct me, because I don't feel like a fool. Billy Vole says, I still want to know what happened to Chase Elliott when they got his new car, because he used to be the best road car racer in NASCAR. Yeah. I mean, he was showing speed, Billy Vole. He was in the top 10.
That is a blister on the tire up and down pit road. A number of these teams are dealing with the blisters on the tires right now. Think about chewing a piece of
Thank you, Graham. I guess that's how you say it. Thank you so much.
Blisters. So something we're going to have to keep an eye on for the rest of today. That was also what happened to Sheldon Creed, who had to pit earlier than expected.
Ooh, that's some good reporting right there. Now that changes.
Well, Dinger, I thought the Dinger was right there, but he's not.
So
all right, we'll go to Cole Custer instead.
That gives something. And here's another issue here. AJ Allmendinger, the air hose gets underneath the splitter, and you see it caught up there in the right front wheel well.
That's not good.
We already
Everyone must be off pit sequence or something. They got Custer to 5th, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we're gonna ride with Custer now.
Over at the moment.
He's not the only one disappointed after stop. Speeding penalties for the 98 of Riley Herbst, 28 of Kyle Sieg. Free pass. Under this, our first caution of the day goes to Ed Jones in the 26, driving for Sam Hunt.
Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Those drivers that flipped the stage, Ty Gibbs, Jesse Love, and they're behind the pace car, the Toyota GR Supra, that is pulled off, and we're going green to begin stage 2.
Is Herbst racing? Yes, and he just got a speeding penalty.
Here we go, boys. Let's see, what really tires matter. You know,
That's okay.
The difference between the first 6-7 guys is only a couple laps on tires. So we're going to really
Herbst
see
now back in 36. That's bad.
Toward those guys with a little bit a disadvantage on tires.
But I think this is where Shane's going to show his expertise, right? It's one thing to go fast.
Look at SVG already getting up there.
Where I think he's going to pass a lot of cars is into these braking
Cole
zones.
Custer, not a good start.
The way he heel toes and he brakes, he gives it. Look at him. He just fires her down in there. He's able to at least get maybe one position out of that.
Well, Cole Custer, bad start like last week.
Muscle up, drive to the front. Shane Van Gisbergen restarted 8th. We're half a lap into the restart, and he's inside the top 5 and looking for more.
So much
E5 for SVG already.
So much of road course racing to me is reputation, right? When you think
You're welcome.
Shane Van Gisbergen in your mirror and he's right behind you going into turn 11.
Max says SVG is the best all-around racer I've seen in 50 years.
And you're probably not going to keep him behind you for
I mean, I don't know much about him on the outside of NASCAR, but he's getting better at the ovals as well.
Had that problem, made the unscheduled pit stop.
You love watching him pass everybody?
And he's in the top 5.
Well, I picked the wrong camera, apparently.
Of Shane Van Gisbergen. We're on board here. This is the Toyota onboard camera riding with the 18.
You know, something else that Shane
Man,
does
he's
an
coming,
amazing
dude.
job is that he knows that he has a little bit of time.
We'll go back. Let's watch him go through the field. This is pretty impressive.
He doesn't have to make enemies. He's very early in the race. You know, we're not even halfway into the race yet. So he's pushing the limit, but not too hard.
That's Leland Honeyman Jr.
Harrison Burton, son of Jeff Burton.
No caution, no harm, no foul.
Jeff's father was Ward Burton.
When he
left
the pavement.
I mean, you say he doesn't have to go, but we know the pace of Ty Gibbs. You give him that clean air for long, he's not going to be able to reel him back in by the end of the stage.
All right, here we go. Back on SVG. Let's see how quick it takes him to get to the front.
42.
He's in P5. He's going after Sheldon Creed next. No, he's in P4. He passed Sheldon Creed.
Cleaned up from the repave. You get a little bit too high and you whoa.
I enjoyed Xfinity part of the weekend more than Cup. Even trucks put on a better show than the Cup.
But as soon as you get
the Cup's not going to till Nashville, and I'll be seeing that live in person. I'll be in Nashville. Anybody going to Nashville, I'll be there.
With is Jesse Love. Restart 2nd.
We'll bring some content from Nashville as well.
And also
yeah, Jesse Love in P2.
Right now.
Let me see those 2s if you're a Jesse Love fan.
Gisbergen, as you saw, was able to get by Creed. He's now 4th after restarting 8th. We're 7 laps into stage 2.
Allison said, this is the best channel to listen to NASCAR. Great job. Thank you. You're welcome, Allison. SVG has been pretty good on super speedways. Yeah, he has.
You see his road course stats.
He's
right
getting
there.
better all the time.
He's got a good shot to win this thing today. You know, he's in position to do it right now. So, yeah, he's going to want to get a little bit more track position when he can here, try to get himself.
He's more time on the ovals, and he'll get better.
Could have won last week in Portland, running inside the top 5, cut a tire late, ended up finishing.
Ty Gibbs just pulled the fastest. He's in P1.
Yeah, and speaking of Sam Mayer and wins,
and we'll put those 19s in the chat for the leader. Ty Gibbs, let me see those, Eric Church.
He's got a road course background. Sonoma is one of his worst road course tracks, so he wanted to get more experience out there. And he said, well, the cars are different. The biggest things he learned last night were were about
Best
the
you'll
braking
find
zones
anywhere.
and the
Thank you,
passing
Reggie.
zones. Those were a big
I
help for him,
appreciate
giving
you.
him a lot more confidence heading into this race here today, guys.
And he's got a great background at the ARCA level. And the one common thread, his crew chief now, Marty Lindley, was his crew chief then. Their chemistry really has led him to
All right, we're going to a
things.
commercial break, and we're going to listen to SVG. Grid's back. Welcome, Off Grid. Good to see ya. Been a bit. Off Grid's back. Everybody say hi to Off Grid. Haven't seen you in a while, man. Good to see you, Off Grid.
$100 free play. Some people would rather.
You're awesome. We'll bring it back here in a second. Commercials are on. Travis, thanks so much for appreciate it. Pit road reporting so bad nowadays. This is the last for Fox anyways. Last one for Fox on Xfinity. So what redeems are tonight? All of them. Well, the Cup race, and then there's a couple Xfinity. I think there's Hill, SVG, and Allgaier, I think. They'll tell you in the bot there. That was a pretty bold statement. Kyle Larson is the best driver in any series. He's pretty good too. Although it'll be fun, interesting to see tomorrow with all these guys going at it tomorrow on the track. So here we go, back at it. There we go. Thank you, Matty F, by the way. Yeah, you did a good job, Matty. Off Grid hasn't been there in a while. I would rather watch Sela in a live stream and have put the box in the middle of the screen and get copyrighted. Yeah, those guys, they do their thing too. There's a lot of guys out there that do their own thing. It's more power to them. We just do our thing, man. We just keep on doing what we're doing. We've been doing it for a year and a half like this. So, SVG in fourth. He's 2 seconds to Sam Mayer. You can see him right there.
It's the Zip by now, pay later 250 for Nascar's Xfinity Series. With Daniel Suarez, Joey Logano, I'm Adam Alexander, hanging out in the pit lane. Josh Sims, Regan Smith. Closing on the midway point of stage 2, Ty Gibbs is leading. Jesse Love, Sam Mayer, Shane Van Gisbergen, who started on the pole and won stage 1, and Sheldon Creed make up the top 5.
You know, Adam, I've been paying attention in the gap, right? Obviously, Shane Van Gisbergen, he has a little newer tires, and obviously we know how fast he is, but he's been in the 3-second gap to the leader, to the 19 car, and actually, if anything, he has lost a little bit of ground. So he's not making the progress that we thought that he was going to make.
You know, his teammate, and we just were riding there just
that's crazy, Matty.
AJ Allmendinger is not making progress either. They had the issues on pit road that we showed you. Restarted 13th. He's riding 12th and just trapped because it's so hard to pass. And just as I say that, a couple of veterans going at it for position. In turn 11, Cole Custer inside Justin Allgaier. This for 6th.
Justin's going to race him down into turn 1 here. He was hoping he was going to be able to clear him here at this point, but Cole's going to fight hard on the top. He's going to get him here.
Clear. All clear.
Cole Custer and Allgaier. Let's go to Cole Custer. That looks like it's a pretty close.
Yeah, you brought up the lead. You know, I feel like at this point, you know, Ty is able to. This is his fast part of his run. It seems like the longer the run goes, the 19 got faster. This
is Cole Custer
compared to
and Allgaier in P6. Looking back at Allgaier in P7.
Lap, a 6:59. You know, Shane was at a 6:60. They're about the same speed right now. But to your point, Daniel, he's 3.5 seconds back.
something that I'm also paying attention is about the track position, Joey. Like we saw how Jesse Love, Sam Mayer.
Everyone quit talking nice to CeeLo. He's getting big head and won't be able to fit his purple hat.
And right now they're staying in the same pace.
T-Van.
Morissette driving for Hendrick Motorsports this weekend, 61 years old.
I love you, buddy. Actually, what you don't know is I got me a new hat.
Hit the wall. They had to go to a backup.
I would have given it away.
He starts in the rear and actually had driven his way inside the top 20. But contact here with Alex LeBay, and he goes for a ride in turn 7.
It's under cover, so you don't see it.
One of the coolest people you'd ever meet, by the way. He's just a
Give
racer.
them a donut.
Loves doing it.
DJ, what's up?
You see right there, 61 years old.
Forrest Sid spun out. They haven't said anything. Are you just talking about him now?
Right? And that's just so cool that he's still out here doing it. He taught me how to road
Ty
race.
Gibbs, second.
If you want to think of
Almost
something really funny, think of the two of us in a Miata.
Second and a half.
Glen. Two really tall dudes in a small car.
Comparable.
Or said spun, huh?
That's how he taught me how to do it. We did
He
it
was
in the
doing good. He was in
rain.
P20.
So it was quite the adventure with him.
Now back in 34th spot.
Ty Gibbs leading.
Deegan is now 7 laps down. I guess she's done.
Uses it to their advantage. He's 5th with that track position gained through the cycle of stops at the end of stage 1. Nemechek in the top 10. Chandler Smith just behind him in 11th.
Right now that you say Chandler Smith,
Thank you, Richard.
A pretty cool
Jokes aside, I respect what he has accomplished, but that doesn't mean I'm a fan or.
In my first year in the Xfinity Series, and he was doing a couple.
You talking about SVG, Corey?
And he couldn't pronounce my last
or
name.
A hater.
He said, "Hey, Dan, he couldn't pronounce my last name." He said, "You know what? I'm gonna call you Dan Smith."
Thank you so much. Hit that like button for us. Become a member. Become a subscriber. It's up to you guys. We love y'all, man.
The Celsius onboard camera getting a workout.
Denny. Oh, you're talking about Denny? Yeah.
Earlier, he was 12th after the restart.
I've been a Denny fan for a long time. I don't get my feelings hurt.
From Joe Gibbs Racing,
I actually like y'all dogging me about it. It's cool.
And we talk about how important track position is. AJ's back in 12th.
It's fun. Watching from New Zealand. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome, Shane.
Before the last caution. Now he
Go
lost
Kiwis.
The
They
track position
fly.
because of the bad pit stop, also because of the strategy itself. And he's gone nowhere. Just stuck where he's at. You can tell he's got
So
more
what
speed
happened
than
with
maybe
the 2
20
new
in front of him,
providers
but
next year for Fox News 5 Racing? NBC loses live races. It's going to go to USA,
parts of the racetrack.
NBC and USA, and then next year Amazon Prime is going to take some, and I'll be doing those as well. He is a good driver. Just a lot of people don't like him, which is fine with me.
Like rolling through center of 11.
You're a Ty Gibbs fan. My feelings hurt easy.
He can't do anything about it. He can't make the pass.
Yep.
AJ's finished top 10.
Yeah, I like the banter, y'all. We keep it clean. Y'all can dog me as much as you want. I don't care. I'm cool with it.
If you can get on a
watching from South Australia, Martin, appreciate you. Megan watching from Michigan, good to see you.
And there's the 32 of Austin Green. This is only his 3rd career start driving.
Williams back. Okay, that's their issue. Thank you for that.
Circuit of the Americas, he made his debut, finished top 10. He was top 15 last week in Portland. Looks pretty good here today. He's the son of NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and now NASCAR official David Green. His uncle Jeff also won an Xfinity title.
I watched David Green race in Nashville at the local track.
Right now, he's 13th. Leading
here's his son
Ty Gibbs,
in 13.
Mayer, Van Gisbergen, and Creed, the top.
All right, let's list it into Cole Custer in 6th place. And where's Sheldon Creed at? Is he even close? So there's Sheldon Creed going into the turn. He's a little getting closer. Well, let's listen in. Love watching from Sydney. Thank you, Billy. Jeff, remember David Green? And Jeff, too, yeah. They were both good drivers. I watched both of them race in Nashville. Both of them. NASCAR says Sid spun in turn 7. 20th spot. Now he's in 34th spot now. He spun in 20th, and now he's in 34th. Watching from Central Victoria, Australia. New NASCAR fan. Thank you so much, Paulie. Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. Trying to get to 300 likes. Are we there yet? Imagine NASCAR on Burgers. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
You're awesome.
Thank you so much, Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill, thanks. ...2007 Phoenix Spring Race, where he was in the top 10 back when Haas was just Haas, and Tony Stewart was with Joe Gibbs. Wow, Bronny. That's crazy. I trucked to Tennessee a few times down in Manchester and new locations around Nashville. Also, Corey. Yep, my neck of the woods, man. Oh, we got a lot of them here. Anybody for Triple 8 watching? Who knows? You never know, folks. NASCAR might just be like, all right, we're going to Australia. Another commercial here. Bring the camera back here in just a second. Hope everybody's doing well. Appreciate y'all hanging out here on the Go at CeeLo. We're going to be doing the race tomorrow too as well, so make sure you're here for the race tomorrow. We'll be bringing you live coverage of the flag-to-flag coverage of the Toyota Save Mart 350, sorry. And we'll have that for you tomorrow around 2 Central. So if you like that, make sure you're tuning in on our channel.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Karen. Appreciate you. Oh, I got to turn the audio down on the Cole Custer. There we go. But thanks so much for the subscribes. Keep hitting that like button for us. Turned out to be a big day. Poor Haley, all that hype, so little talent. She doesn't do too well. I mean, she's her moments. So, I mean, I remember when Thunderdome first hosted NASCAR, Max says. Rick says, Junior claims that this was when he met the Intimidator after bumping him and passing him. Yep. All right, here we go.
Now he's got to go. If he doesn't make the pass, he's going to get passed.
And all of this is happening 3
Anybody,
seconds behind our race leader, Ty Gibbs.
SVG closing in on Sam Mayer.
Happen this time, Regan.
Adam, gotta love what we're seeing yet again out of Jesse Love this week.
Thank you, Skippy30. Skippy30, thank you for that subscribe.
Danny Stockman on the radio.
Skippy30, appreciate you.
Updating him, telling him exactly where he's good, where he needs to pick up a little bit of pace. As for the car right now, just a little bit of trouble through the left-handers right now. A little bit tight, but good through the right-handers. A lot more right-handers on this course than lefts.
SVG closing in on Sam Mayer.
But his balance of confidence and
what time is the race? 2:30 Central is when it starts, and we're going to be on at 2 p.m. Central. 2 p.m. Central. The stream's not up yet, but definitely we'll be on tomorrow. CeeLo about 40 minutes from Nashville Speedway. But I stay home and watch on TV. Parking and traffic is a big problem. Well, if you guys end up going to Nashville, let me know. I'm going to be there for the whole weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be bringing you live streams from the track. We'll try the live stream during the race. I'm working on that right now. So I'll be in Nashville. Make sure you guys hang out. We're going to do all 4 races here except the Nashville race in June.
So he's doing a good job staying in the top 5 as well.
You know, something about that blistering in the tires. It's going to be a little longer run here.
Brandon, what's up? Good to see you.
As well, but
where's
typically when we see a lot of tire wear?
Labby, I don't know who that is.
Rubber and it'll get better. That's not tire wear. Blistering is a different thing. So I don't assume that's going to get much better throughout the race. They're going to have to fight that the rest of the day.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, he's getting closer.
I think that's coming for temperature, right? There is a lot of grip on this racetrack, and with grip comes speed.
Oh, the 07, okay.
Temperature.
Did I not see that?
Those tires are over
Let's see,
here.
07. Oh, there he is, 20th spot. 20th spot.
Ty Gibbs won the
Thanks
championship.
for that. Thank you, Bronny, for letting me know that. 20th spot. The name doesn't sound familiar.
A year earlier when he made his first career start on the road course at Daytona.
Subbed Western City. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you.
You saw all the laps led in his career. 4 of his 12 career victories have come on the road. Here's the best road racer all time, A.J. Allmendinger.
Awesome. We're riding along with SVG right here, right now.
I mean, I would guess yes, but I don't know.
Pit Crew Daytona 24, never again. Battle version, good to see ya.
You know, he's overcharging. Well, he's trying to.
Corey says SVG knows how to save it on the road courses.
Team, they're looking at SMT and they're like,
Quebec, Montreal, Charles, good to see you.
And he's also pissed off. That's another part right now too.
You know something about SMT in these races? It's so
he is 3 seconds. He's gone.
On the steering wheel, it's so difficult to track.
7 to go. We'll have a caution, so SV they're going to catch him.
The 7 of Justin Allgaier. He was
7 to go. 39 laps complete of 79.
For third, Van Gisbergen inside of Mayer in 11.
I watched NASCAR when Labonte was over
Drag
there.
Race up to 1.
Which one?
Mayer is not giving up.
Bobby or Terry?
And Sam
or both. Good night,
JT. Stage. I mean, you might as well
3 seconds is nothing, Max says.
He showed that he has the speed to be able to do that, right? Shane might be a little bit
Bobby,
faster,
okay, Mac.
Way faster. So they're going to keep fighting it out.
Haley is talented, but team has not been having a good season.
You'll be doing it soon.
She's got plenty of talent, right, Jesus?
Leading at Sonoma.
All right, we go to a commercial break. Appreciate you hanging out. Let's go listen into some SVG. He's going to get him right here in this turn. Does he get him? He got him. He got him. Finally worked on him. Now, Jesse Love next. Great move. You think Green's got the fastest car, right? He's in P12. What did you say? Last lap, he ran a 77.342. So he's just a little slower than Ty Gibbs, though, but faster than Jesse Love. But that also could be because he was on the straightaway. Great pass, SVG. I love the camera work, man. That's awesome. The camera work is so good. Some real legends, Paulie says. You live in Orlando, Florida, but I'm born and raised in Sonoma County. Love going to Sonoma Raceway. Daniel, you big Disney fan? Or you a Universal guy? Here we go.
And John Hunter Nemechek. 4 to go on the stage. And we're knocking
4 to go to catch Ty Gibbs here.
Here at the end of stage 2.
Welcome to the Ty Show, folks.
Tough, you know? I think if you're wanting to win the race,
the caution's coming, though.
I'm certain you're going to want to flip it, right? You're going to want to pit here with 2 to go. But if you're one of these guys, you know, you can look at this opportunity, and the one that I kind of circle right now, AJ Allmendinger, right? He's trying to win a championship. He's stuck back in 13th anyways. He's too far back to win the race. Winning the race, I think, is out of the question for him at the moment. He might as well take the points if you can. If you can get a stage win, yeah. I don't think, you know, we saw Shane take the points the first stage. I don't think the 97 does it twice because he's can't get back to the lead right now. He has to maintain the track.
I want to see a Cup guy do a supercar. Yeah, Mac, that'll be interesting. I bet Kyle Larson would do it. Kyle Larson would do it.
Bonus point and the 10 points of winning the stage than to fight for a top 10, right?
2 drivers inside the top 10 making pit stops. Saw Austin Hill pull off. Sam Mayer had already done the same. Schedule.
I think he will, Daniel.
Stops as we head toward the end of stage 2. Josh.
And for Sam Mayer in the one, the early reports from that car were loose on lateral, needed more drive off. They made adjustments at
so
the end.
one's
Stage
in on the
one got it
pits?
better, but he said, I need just a little bit more to get this car where I need it to be, Regan.
Arctic
Last time
Chevrolet.
the team asked Austin Hill to update what the car was doing. He told them rear lateral grip was becoming a major
Herbst
issue.
is
in turn
25th.
seven.
He's made his
They told
way
him
back.
Hit this time. It was a relatively late call, but
Pretty dang good for being in 20th or 34th spot.
As you pit with 37 to go, can you go the distance on fuel? You know, you're going to get caution laps here at the end of the stage, but how do you manage it the rest of the way? And can you get home from here? A.J. Allmendinger.
Yeah, exactly, Martin.
Under green. Again, these are
The dinger in.
trying to flip the script at the end of
And
stage
is
two.
that, I'm
Ty
trying to see
Gibbs
if that
stays
is
out.
Jesse
He's the
Love
race
he's
leader.
caught.
Shane
I
Van
think it
Gisbergen
is.
had made his way to third, and he's now trying to track down Jesse Love. He stays on track here.
Yeah, he's almost got him too. Let me turn this off really quick because they're showing the same camera shot.
I think you saw it right, Joey.
I thought he was going to
Turn it back on here in a second.
I thought so too, and the only thing I can
2 to
think
go here in the
too is that,
stage. Ty
you know,
Gibbs
maybe
running
it's
away
the
with this
fuel
bad boy.
window.
5.5 seconds.
This is a long way.
I love the new repayment of Sonoma. Me too.
4 laps ish, give or take 1 or 2.
Richard dropping the Rangers.
So maybe they're looking at it and saying, "Hey, we got to bank."
You're welcome, Reggie.
To make it.
Worked in that building next to turn 11, Russell Racing School, then down in the shops, the Racers Group. Awesome battle version. And battle version, did you say you did pit crew for the 24 at Daytona?
Many teams told me, even though they got 50
The
minutes
Raw
of
New
practice
Channel,
yesterday,
thank you
they
so much,
never
Raw
got
New
a
Channel, for
lead
subscribing.
on the fuel
Appreciate
box.
you.
It was going to be
You can go
after
back to the
first stop
commercial
today
here on
when
the
they really
in-car
had,
cam.
A confident feel for where they
Is that
were
what I
in that
saw
regard
you
on how
said?
far
Was
they could
working
go.
at the
And
Sears
the
when
other
they
thing I would
remodeled
say,
the track.
This race has a green flag feel. I mean,
I'm
right
probably
now you would say we're not
a
going to get the
dork
caution laps you need
for
in the
liking
final
Haley
stage to go
Deegan's.
the distance if
She's
you're
never
tight
going to
on
win.
fuel.
Nah, it's not true, Christine.
Heavy
There she is right here. Look at that. You spoke over her and she popped
Good
up.
job off of turn 10, right? The corner right into this before this. Oh, but he smokes it into the corner a little bit. A little bit too high into the corner.
2 to
Jesse's
go.
gonna get a good run off the high
SVG.
side to turn 11.
Got around Jesse Love.
Clear him there, Daniel.
I think he's gonna.
Wow, shot out of a cannon into turn 1. There goes Shane Van Gisbergen to second.
I think he let him go, Adam. I think he let
is
him
that
go.
it? Yeah.
But the excitement, I give you.
I think 7, Shelby.
I gotta tell you, it was impressive to me. And I don't
I'll
know
look here in a
why they let him
second.
go into 1.
That's what I was
The
just
15,
thinking. Like,
David dropping those 15.
Jesse loves it.
Because there's a commercial on, Cody.
Here's 97.
We'll bring the
radio.
commercial. As soon as the commercial's off, we'll bring it back up.
Yes, should be the next time by. So damn, you had me second guessing it for a minute.
There we go.
Frank. It's closed this time. It's closed this time, Bruce. The pits are closed. Pits are closed. It's 2 to go. Well, then I guess the 19 missed it too.
What?
There was some confusion there, it sounds like, on the strategy play. Final lap, stage 2.
8 laps. Yeah, it is, Christian. That's just how it is. It's never going to be caught up. That's how it's always been. But you get to at least watch something. In-car cameras are cool. It's probably about 30 seconds behind, but that's the internet for you. NASCAR.com and Fox Sports.
And only 4 guys pitted. So
we'll see how NBC does later tomorrow, next week.
Ty Gibbs wins stage 2.
So stage 2 goes to Ty Gibbs.
Move on Jesse Love to get second. Comes home in the runner-up spot.
Let me see those 19s. Ty Gibbs.
Well, Adam, the plan was definitely to pit for the 97 car. The guys were on the ready, on the wall. They were getting ready for him to come down pit road. I believe what he was doing was following the 19, anticipating the 19 was going to pit, but I don't believe the 19 ever had intentions to pit before the stage was over right there.
How about this pit box camera? You see Regan hanging out down there doing his report.
Put him
That's
out.
great.
You're welcome,
Well,
folks.
like we said, only 4 guys did the stop, so this is not going to be a huge detriment when it comes to.
All right, commercial break. We're going to hang out here. The pits are closed right here, so all these guys will pit. The 19 and the 97 will pit. Now, we had Sam Mayer and a couple other guys pit already, so those guys are going to stay out. They'll be up front. Riley Herbst there in 20th spot. He's come back from 34th spot. So there is that. But thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight on the Go at CeeLo. We appreciate you. We do all NASCAR here on our channel. The 19, thumbs down. We bring all the NASCAR with you guys. We do NASCAR preview. And nope, pits are still closed. We do the NASCAR previews on Fridays. That's how we kick our weekend off. And then we usually do the truck races if they're on, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series races. And then on Saturdays, we do NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying. And then we do the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And then on Sundays, it's all NASCAR Cup Series. We flag the flag coverage. I try to bring every race to you guys when I can. Sometimes I'm out of town. Sometimes you got to take a break, got to take a vacation every once in a while. But I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. I appreciate it by just hitting that like button and subscribe. We're trying to get to 14,000 subscribers this weekend. And we appreciate everybody that's here watching SVG and everybody else that's racing. We appreciate you guys so much. What's going on with Deland? She's still 38th. They had some issues on pit road, I think, as well. They're having issues. Justin. Billy Bo says, what do you think about the guy from UFC saying the NASCAR have to deal with electric NASCAR race? That's never going to happen. Electric cars and NASCAR is never going to happen. She's still a good driver, though. Exactly, Shelby. She is. She's a good driver. She's done plenty of good races. So what's up, Andrew? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. SSB says this is great for those of us outside the States. Australia, thanks. You're welcome, SSB. I didn't expect this big turnout for SVG, but hey, that's awesome. SVG will win. Us setting this win master to be back-to-back races, and he's definitely in the playoffs in the Xfinity race. Now, does the Xfinity race at Watkins Glen, is that in the Xfinity playoffs as well? Do they go to Watkins Glen? Because if it is, he's moving on to the second round. Because, of course, Watkins Glen is now in the playoffs for NASCAR. So, but thank you subscribing. Thank you all you subscribing here. Pander, Sir Tuggington, thank you so much, both of you guys. Going to get a wild toward the end of this race. We'll see what happens. But it is Watkins Glen. You're welcome. Cosmo, 260. You're welcome. Still going SVG. Yes, it is the third stage. So let's see. I had Allgaier winning. Do you guys go? Are you changing your bet? I had Allgaier winning. Billy Vose had Allgaier winning. I don't know. Does Allgaier make a change here and not take two tires possibly? We'll see what happens here. But Sonoma 2:30 Central tomorrow. Will be on live at 2 o'clock.
And I'm in the booth this
Thank you for Dave for subbing. Thank you so much.
They were so impressive in qualifying.
Thank you so much, guys.
I don't call it royalty. I got one road course.
Dave Myers, thank you so much. South Australia, new sub. Thanks, awesome. The fella down under. Appreciate you.
Tomorrow.
Thank you for doing the Xfinity race. Broadcasting my family has been race car fans since Dale Jr. was racing. Also, Megan.
Absolutely. I mean, this race has already been.
You got Haley Deegan winning. All right, Tony.
Yeah, the Cup race is going to be,
All right, pits are open. Let's see who gets out first
a lot
here.
On the line. Yeah, we need a win pretty bad at this point. We'd really like to get one. If we're in position to do that, that would be fantastic.
SVG's going to do everything. Also, sub. Thank you. Also, SSB.
Wine with Coca-Cola, does it go good?
He goes.
I think it does.
He goes.
Cheers.
We were kind of sneak peeking on the pit stop.
You got Deegan. Oh, DJ, that's bummer.
Down there, and you two have got the proper.
Don't bet again, SVG.
As well, so well done.
Absolutely.
Well done.
All right, let's see what he can do here.
Pit stop's happening now, Regan.
Adam, the two-car, Jesse Love continuing to have a solid day right now. The car lacks a little bit of turn right now through the middle of the corner, so he's giving up some speed getting into the corner so that he can exit better.
Stay with Allgaier or Mayer, but I think SV's looking really good.
I'm staying
with Allgaier.
To make it come to life earlier, no changes this time.
For the 00 of Cole Cussler, he told the team, we got this car much better than it was at the start of the race. I just need a little bit more lateral.
Who got out in front of him?
Coming off
Is that
stage 2 victory.
Buster?
He said the car just a little bit free. They said, wait on the fuel. When we drop, you go.
Race off pit road, important to establish track position as we begin this final stage. A few drivers had already made pit stops. Custer, the first off, he goes +4. +13 for Sam Mayer. Remember, they had made a pit stop under green.
Allgaier, I told you he tried to take two tires.
So I assume they come back here, take the other two
Sam
tires.
Mayer,
and top off
13
with fuel.
spots.
We'll follow up there in an issue for Jesse Love.
Oh, he missed his pit.
You hate that for the rookie.
Well, missed it. He got in.
Yeah, he recovered nicely, didn't he?
That could have been a lot worse. That was kind of a last second, like, oh, there it is. Good thing he didn't get hit into the pit stall for sure.
we'll reset all of this and get the reset.
All right. Appreciate y'all hanging out here. We'll reset the system. Look at Anthony Alfredo. Is that they'll change it here in a second, I'm sure. But I think it's going to come down to the final restart after a caution. Watkins Glen Xfinity Mission 200, man. So Owen, SVG could win that and get into the second round of the Xfinity playoffs. Interesting. And then he just has to do well in the ovals to not get eliminated. But I also think in the Cup race, I mean, this is opening up wonders for those like Michael McDowell, who does awesome on the road courses. Chase Elliott, he does good on the road courses. So moving Watkins Glen into the playoffs is a great move by NASCAR to get some of these guys. Daniel Suarez, he could make the second round. Ty Gibbs is good. I mean, this is going to be an interesting playoff run for all of these guys. So hope everybody's doing well tonight. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. We're trying to get to 14,000 subscribers this weekend. And we're at 309 likes. Thank you guys so much. Over 1,000 people watching. Appreciate every single one of y'all here tonight on a Saturday night watching. And tomorrow, I know it'll be a little earlier in the day and it'll be in the middle of the night, I think, possibly in New Zealand. If you guys want to watch with us in Australia, watch along with us tomorrow. We're going to do the same thing right here tomorrow, starting at 2 p.m. Central. The stream will be up tonight. We'll have all the emojis. I'll change all that stuff, and we'll have a good time. So, all right, so we got our predictions in. It's stage 3. We got stage 3. Stage 3? Where you at, stage 3? There you are. Stage 3. And we are 13,844, almost at 900. About less than 60 subscribers away from 13,900. Playoffs, right? Playoffs? We're just trying to win a game. Sunday afternoon, Rob. Here, awesome. Happy Sunday to everybody. They got Herbst in 6th. Good job, Herbst. All right, so we're going to go Allmendinger's car and then SVG back in 5th. I don't know. I like to see Allmendinger. I think he's going to do it right here. Let's see what Allmendinger. Of course, those commercials or something here. SVG for the win. Don says this will be an important restart right here. Billy Will says, I was just asking because he claimed that he had already had a deal made. Sam Smith to the garage. You like that, Lloyd? Playoffs? We're just trying to win a game. Playoffs? All right, so Allmendinger. You got Austin Hill, Austin Green. Look at Austin Green, Bronny, in P2. Allmendinger. Bronny's been talking about Austin Green all day and how fast he is. AJ Allmendinger in 3, Cole Custer 4, SVG 5, Mayer in 6th, Carlton Creed in 7th, Justin Allgaier 8th, Parker Klingerman 9th, and 10th, Jeb Burton. Hope everybody's doing well. Appreciate everybody here on a Saturday night.
Wait, and I don't have fuel. I was fired up for you. It didn't work out. Man. We've had so many fun moments in the last 10 years covering the Xfinity Series, wrapping it today in Sonoma. There's the Stage Point.
The last Fox broadcast
We're talking about
of Xfinity.
And them going plus 13. 19
Gibbs crew
Ty Gibbs went in the wrong
messed
direction.
him up.
Tough stop for this group.
Back in 14th.
You see him just struggling with the left rear, having a hard time taking it off, but just as much of a hard time.
Left rear.
Put it on, just
he got plenty of gas.
Waiting on fuel, just sloppy.
Now let's see what kind of the legend in training.
They were supposed to wait.
Let's see what he can do.
They were full because of the mistakes, and they.
Old McDonald's on.
Like it was
So they have the issue on pit road. He goes from winning the stage to restarting outside the top 10.
More power to him. More power to Old McDonald.
Some other penalties that we need to pay off here. Speeding for John Hunter Nemechek, Jeremy Clements. Pitting outside the box for the 98 of Riley.
I used to get upset. I don't get upset anymore. Well, I kind of do, but it is what it is. Listening CeeLo, they're saving fuel, cutting the engines off.
The XFL Conference Championship.
Herbst Martin had a speeding penalty.
The United Football League playoffs continue tomorrow. It's 7 Eastern on Fox.
This is a fuel race from here on out.
Flip the stage and have track position as we go.
All right, let's get it going.
For the
Here we go. Bring it, let's go racing, boys.
Green right behind him. AJ Allmendinger, Cole Custer.
Now, something to be said about these guys that flipped the stage. It's going to be close on gas.
I will now be lucky to get a top five. That is a bummer.
I think they're banking on having a car.
Here we go.
Hopefully save some more gas. Or maybe they think they can do it.
Of course, they show
It'll be
his
interesting
camera.
to see how they play.
49 laps of 79 complete.
Restart here.
Let's see what Austin Hill can do. They're bumping and grinding. Look at Green.
Sonoma.
Oh, that's cool. You can see the drivers.
Austin Hill jumped to the top spot, and they're wrestling for second.
With the wheel.
Austin Green in the 32.
Thank you much, Paul. Appreciate you, Paul Blanchard. I'm trying to listen to commentary. I'm sorry, Mike. I'll keep quiet for a little bit.
We've seen something like that today.
Oh, a big wreck.
The 19, man.
That's going to bring a caution.
And there is our first yellow for an incident today. Big damage for
Brandon Ty Gibbs involved.
Gibbs, who lost all of that position on the pit lane, has heavy damage. His teammate Chandler Smith also got a piece.
Well, a lot of big hitters on this. And Ty Gibbs is going to look back and say, dang it, we lost all our track position because one of the interesting strategy, but also all the spots they lost on the bad pit stop. Gets caught up in a wreck.
Saw the damage for
Taj, a whole bunch of people.
91.
Josh Williams.
Williams had finished top 10 in back-to-back races.
I'll let you listen to what they tell you what happened here.
Towards the middle of this pack here. You see Chandler Smith get in the left rear, gets kind of hooked there with Jeb Burton and gets him turned to the left when he wanted to turn to the right. And just, look at him, everyone stopped.
It's a parking lot right there. The 19 was doing some donuts.
The 19 is really,
he's really
having
pissed.
a fit there.
Look at Boris.
Ty Gibbs was doing a burnout to turn around, and he got hit.
Take all these positions. Riley Herbst, Nemec. Man.
Contact there.
You're right, Eric. Crew ruined it.
Tore up cars.
I was just watching all those penalty cars that were behind the mess and most
here
able
it
to
is.
drive
Look
through.
at
Massive crash.
Kind of out of our screen here where it starts.
Yeah, he just turned him around.
I mean, and at this point, it's just like everybody's just. At this point, you got to stop. Everyone stopped.
Yeah, it's a parking lot right there. Not just that, but it's a parking lot in a corner that is kind of blind. You know, you cannot see much other than dust.
Right.
Josh Balicki in the middle of all that.
Baby Gibbs is going to get hung.
Here's another angle you can see. Look at the 81 right here.
Yeah, right there.
He gets hooked
Chandler
in the left
Smith.
rear.
By the 27, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but Jeb Burton, and then it's just racing. Everyone's tight there, right?
Yeah.
But that's what gets him pointed in the wrong direction, and everything just happens from there.
How about Jesse Love able to drive through in the 2-car down on the inside before everybody else got connected?
You know, very, very unfortunate for Chandler Smith with the 81 because he slowed down.
29 to
he was
go
trying
here.
to wait for the whole, action to happen, and then he was going. And his teammate was
new goal is 400 likes. Help us get to that. And our new goal is 13,900.
For Josh Williams.
Someone asked me about Pocono, the tricky triangle. I wish I went to Pocono back when they had the double races, the double weekend for NASCAR. That would have been awesome to go watch that.
31 for Parker Retzloff looks okay there. 26 is Ed Jones coming off his career best run last Saturday in Portland. Third caution of the day happened.
So a big wreck. Don't see those too many, caused by Chandler Smith, who spun first and then caused a chain reaction that all these guys here, Ty Gibbs, Jeb Burton, someone said Ward, but it's Jeb Burton, Balicki, the 11 was involved.
All right.
Ty Gibbs looked like he was going to get out of it, and then he spun his tires and did a spin, and then he got collected by another side of his car. But yeah, as Eric Church was saying, Ty Gibbs' crew ruined his day. But Joe Gibbs taking Tylenol now. All right, so we're riding along with AJ Allmendinger. He's in P2, looking at that lead of Austin Hill in P1. We're in stage 3, and we have 29 laps to go here. I asked about it because I'd like to go to at least once to Pocono. Yeah, Lloyd, I'd want, like I said, I wanted to go to Pocono when they had the race, the new NASCAR Cup Series races on Saturday and Sunday. I didn't get a chance to go though. We were definitely talking about it, but he ruined his own day, Yaya said. But if the crew doesn't mess up, look, there's, speaking of Ty right there. If the crew doesn't mess up on that tire, he's in the top 5 and he's out of that wreck. But so forget the 14,000. Will you not Denny hat next week? Yep. That's the deal. If we get to a milestone during the weekend, the Denny hat's not on. And I won't wear this one because this one says Denny Hamlin right here. I'll wear the Ryan Blaney hat. Yes, Billy Bose. We get to 14,000 this weekend. It's a good possibility. We're 150 to go. We have a big day tomorrow. It'll be no Denny hat, no Denny stuff next week. I'm not even wearing a Denny. I'm wearing a Universal Studios shirt. I'm wearing a Jurassic Park shirt. Who likes Universal Studios? Whoever at Fox that is making the decision to put Suarez in the booth needs to be fired. Get Ward Burton in the booth. Allmendinger is the catbird seed. I think he's going to be tough now. I picked Allmendinger to win tomorrow, but I'm thinking this race is really going to help him win the race. But what happened to Haley? I think she had some issues, and it's been downhill ever since. So there's Jeb Burton, Josh Williams, Brandon Jones, Sammy Smith, Haley Deegan. Ty Gibbs looks like he's still out there. He's still running. Gibbs, Chandler Smith, all these guys here. But Chandler Smith was involved. Where is Herbst? Where is Herbst at? Why can't I see him? There he is. Riley Herbst in 17th spot. 17th spot for Riley Herbst.
Series on Fox, and we have to salute everyone at NASCAR. It's been a tremendous partnership, and leading the way, series director here in Xfinity competition, Wayne Aughton. By the way, he's going to retire from that position at the end of 2024, but our weekly meetings with him have been outstanding. We thank him for being such a gracious host for us and congratulate him on what's been an unbelievable career.
Yeah, Wayne's always been so much fun.
Thank you so much, Ted Thomas. Appreciate you, Ted Thomas, for subscribing. Appreciate that.
To be
Go
around
Braves
until you ticked them off. And then he
Cameron, we're upset with the Braves right now.
All right, yes, sir. Yes, you quickly realize
SVG and Allmendinger, one takes it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, Wayne is what an amazing ambassador of the sport. You know, he's been in the sport for such a long time.
Luce's Fox, Straight Ham says.
I won my championship, and let me tell you, since I won the championship, he has called me every single my birthdays.
That's great.
He's such a great person.
Give a shout out to the 17 car. Kane says, hey, Boris said, where's he at? Boris said he spun. He spun. He was in top 20. He got back to 30th, 4th spot. And now Boris said,
up there at those drivers,
how old is this guy? Like 70 years old in the car?
Flip the stage.
19.
And they needed caution
19th
laps,
spot for Boris said.
Austin Hill
could he get a
leads,
top 10 out of here?
Second, Austin Green.
Claps in the chat for Boris said.
And now we look at some more of the banged up race cars that were
how old is
in the
he?
lap 50 crash. There were
61, Bobby says.
So Jesse Love snuck through there. He also
61 years old.
Damage. There's a 29 that was involved. That's Blaine Perkins.
It's okay.
That's a long list.
Let him do his thing. I don't care anymore.
Now, some of the damage
one day, karma will get him. I don't care.
These drivers are out.
One day.
But, I mean, a fair amount of them are.
But whatever.
Some of them just got a little bit of
damage.
But yeah, I know,
some Billy.
Of them that, can continue racing. Others are going to be injured for sure, and you'll be able to, limp around the rest of the day.
He's 61.
Done.
So somebody must have.
I like the Braves will bounce back after a bad. Yeah, eventually they will.
The wreck was in the S's, and now we have a pretty dirty racetrack.
Yeah, that'd be nice. SVG versus Dinger at the end.
Under caution, Allgaier scored 9th.
Like, here's the part that's really frustrating about that restart. I'm literally on the tail of the 97, getting into turn 2, and yet somehow or another he's P3 right now, and I'm P9. Like, just blows my mind.
Allgaier just having a rough time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just
Farming Sims, thank you so much.
Yep.
Welcome.
Been there.
Yeah.
Let's see how that happened. You see right there.
You called it, Don
Shane,
says.
Third row and fourth row. Shane's in the third row outside, and the 7 right behind him, and Justin Allgaier.
At one point, Shane did a great move on the 0-0 to pass him. I think he made 3 wide right before corner 3. Yeah, right there, he helped him up a little bit. That was the difference.
Yep, so there's one row. Justin gets in the grass a little bit there. He's not going to be able to pass Sheldon Creed, and Parker's ahead of him at the time of caution.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
It's all it takes right now. If that
Jordan Clements, thank you for that subscribe.
Turn 7.
Ova, what's up?
2 spots from there. But
no, thank you for the race. You're welcome,
the
Ova.
of a caution just doesn't play into your hand the way you'd like it to.
Yeah, totally.
It's going to be a long cleanup, so we'll step aside. Going to be right around 25 laps.
All right, let's listen in here. Some. All right, y'all, 1,100 in the chat, 27 to go. Let me see who you got winning this thing. I know you guys predicted already, but let's see who you really think's gonna win. I know who you want to win, but who is gonna win? Let me see in your chat. Who is gonna win this thing? Steve says the 97. Tad says the SVG. Jeff says the 43. Top 10, come on. Straight Ham says the 7. SVG says Ben. Bobby says 97. SVG Don. Max says the Dinger. They're still saving fuel again. Samson says SVG. Volk says SVG. Sneaky says SVG. Richard says SVG. Jimmy says SVG. Janet Guthrie Chug says SVG. Cameron. Wife had the list, so it did it. Anyone but Hill. 16 for Doug. Dinger Max says SVG. Corey. Skippy says SVG. Steven says SVG. 97. Easy Max says. Ova says Boris. Wow. Lloyd says the Dinger. SVG for Christian. 97 for Ronald. They can make it from here. 97 for Martin. SVG. Disney. 16 Jamie. SVG for Don. 97 for Jamie. The Dinger for Hoosier. Man, this is tough. Cody says SVG. Paulie says the Grizz. SVG, of course, that fella down under. Mike West says S97. The 16. Who cares? But I wish Haley Digger would do better. Who's going to win? Not Roger Donahue. Digger says Ken. 16 wins it all day, Cade says. Matthew says SVG. David Farmer says Jesse Love. The Digger says Lloyd. 97 average. Cade says 17. Zachary says SVG. SSV 97. Road Course Legend, Ova says. Mega says SVG. No one has said Boris has said him yet, but I'm hoping for the one. Mayor. Kurt Busch, I wish. Reggie says. Herps for Dustin Walker. Creed for Rick Gill. SVG has Dinger's number. SVG TNF. Samson TNF. Who you going? I'm going Allgaier. I'm doing it. Allgaier. He's going to pull it off somehow. There's going to be a big wreck. Allgaier's going to do it. Oh, I'm like you, Bronny. I think the old kangaroo shoes from when I was a kid needs to make a comeback and sponsor SVG. Custer, your boy Custer. Cole Custer's going to pull it off. We'll see how it goes. Average smart age 97. SVG. Don says SVG. Ova says the 17. Boris said. Karen says Jesse Love. And I am stoked. Woo! I can't believe I just said all that. Reggie says the 97. You picked Mayor Haley Keegan. Lucky says, are you in love with Haley? Tell us the truth. Oh my gosh. Wow. I try to read every single one of you guys, man. I try. Pull for old school. Your dark horse is the 32.
Playoffs, but the points leader halfway through the season is the man that won the title a year ago, Mr. Consistency, Cole Custer. He is 6th.
Thank you, Mac.
Let's go down to Regan.
Well, I had a tough couple of weeks for Brandon Jones, unfortunately, out of the race, out of the care center. We knew he checked out and fine. What is it like when you're caught in the middle of a wreck like that? You can't really see what's happening, and the field stops.
Take a breath.
Yeah, worst part about it too, right? You're in gear and you're getting pushed from behind, and a lot of stuff's going on there. So, yeah, just a product of nothing we can really do.
Karen.
I think again.
You said Ward, just my first favorite driver.
Hurt pretty bad, especially with how hard we've been preparing for these road courses and how much time we're putting in to try to get better at this, and to come up short and have no result.
Says green.
Hurts a little bit there, but always.
Can you show us the crash? I can't, Cameron. I can't show the broadcast.
A better finish for him, a little bit better points today as well. But no, we just got to go on, and Iowa's coming up. Really good racetrack for us, so looking forward to getting back to some ovals where we can go try to win.
Thanks, Brandon.
Brandon Jones came in today 23 points below the cut line, 14th, so no doubt some work to do throughout the summer if he's going to be able to run for the championship in the fall.
What do you say we dial up?
What happened with the wreck, Tyler? Chandler Smith got pulled, turned, and then it was mass chaos.
Now that he was early.
Who is your least favorite driver in Xfinity?
Now.
You're awesome.
AJ Allmendinger, Joey Logano up here in the Fox booth. You got us?
Todd Drury.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Well, it seems like you've had quite the eventful day, but somehow you guys have figured out
that's a hard one.
Some track position. I'm assuming you needed some cautions to get to the end here. Can you make it on fuel?
I guess Sheldon Creed, because I just don't like how everything went down last year at the end.
White checkers might be a little bit different of a story. Just try to make the best of the day. I don't think we got enough speed to
yeah, there's
win the
Twitter.
race.
You can go on Twitter and watch it. Colbert.
Appreciate it, man.
Now let's get the rest of the story here from his crew chief. Down
you
to
can't
Josh.
stand Mayor.
Well, on the other side of the coin, it's his crew chief, Alex Janssen. We know it's been frustrating for AJ listening on the radio. How have you kept him in the game? And he said he thinks he has enough fuel to make it to the end. Does he?
Yeah, before this caution, it was a little questionable, but we feel really good now after having these caution laps. It's been a long
Todd,
day.
thank you so much.
Really hard inside of that Celsius Chevrolet today. So with the help of
we're on
Allmendinger.
Allmendinger. He's in P2.
Keep him in line, keep him, doing his job.
It's a commercial right now. We'll bring it back.
And we've got really good track position here, and hopefully that helps some of the handling we fought all day.
Appreciate it. Good luck the rest of the way, Alex.
Alex giving
keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. Trying to get to 13,900
coverage over the years here on Fox.
Coleman has a hard job.
Thank you, Lockie Harris.
Awesome. Heads in the right spot. He knows me really well, and I think he knows AJ probably just as well, and knows the right words to say at the right times. And sometimes you got to whip the horse.
Well, they have to stop for fuel. I think they're good.
Up, get it going. He knows what to do.
You're welcome. Salt water cures everything. And you're right. Salt water does.
Working with AJ. He used to
25 to go.
English. I mean, he has had some big challenges right there.
Hey, Brandon Jones reference next week going to Iowa. Good track for him. Coverage shifts over to the NBC family. It'll be on USA next Saturday afternoon, Iowa Speedway. Back on a short track, 3:30 Eastern time.
And we'll learn how the USA broadcast do.
I was very optimistic that we were going to get a restart with 25 to go. It's actually going to be 24 to go, as we'll get the 1 to go up in turn 7, and then we'll do the choose down around turn 9.
Your least favorite driver in Xfinity is?
Real quick down to Regan.
Ty Gibbs, unfortunately, out of the race after leading 26
I like oval. I am not a road course guy.
Got you back
it's
in
never
the field.
been.
What's the frustration level as fast as your car was?
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating for sure. I don't really know what happened. I haven't really seen a good replay, but I know somebody spun out and everybody just booked it and held it wide open. So we got caught up in that and then got hit like 6 other times after that. So it was just unfortunate, but we had a great car. I feel like I learned a lot. Thank you to Starkey and Sound Gear and the Swalch family for letting me run this race, and Toyota and Monster Energy. Definitely not the most ideal
Thank you, Amy.
way to end it, but I feel like we're really solid and wish we could stay out there.
Saltwater cures everything. And Amy and Jamie, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you.
The support of the Swalch family. William Swalch going to make his Xfinity debut later this year when he turns 18.
All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready?
I don't know.
Thank you, Lockie, for subscribing. Appreciate y'all. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Pull those belts time one last time.
We talked to AJ Allmendinger. It's going to be key for him to get the clean air if he wants a chance to win it. Austin Hill.
Yes, we'll do it, Grant.
Have some speed at some points during this, and you got Shane right there in the second row.
Here we go.
Still a long way to go here at Sonoma.
Of course, they're showing this same shot as we are. I got to turn it off here a second. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
It's a great opportunity for AJ. You know,
here we go. Back at it.
Here, that can change the game for him.
Austin Hill gets the lead.
Hang the best he can to still be 2 wide.
Worst driver ever is Ricky.
He's gonna barely be there. Not gonna.
If there's another caution, you think they'll get 2 tires? I don't think so.
Van Gisbergen through to 3rd. Custer up to 4th. Hill in front of Allmendinger.
Come on, Dinger.
21 in the race lead.
And I'm telling you, if you're AJ Allmendinger right here, there's 24 laps to go. You know, it might be a long time, but he cannot afford to give up a spot here. He's got to go and try to get that lead. 100% aggression right now.
Max says he likes ovals, but he likes the road races when the guys bring it out.
I mean, this is for the win, right?
SVG.
24 laps to go.
Looking back at him.
The sooner that you can make the pass and position yourself, the better you're going to be.
Oh, there he goes. It's crazy how close he... Man, look at him go.
Is to have the track position.
Wow. Look how fast he closed on Digger.
Mitch and Austin Green lost a few spots on the restart.
That's crazy.
To 5th. Here we go for 2nd. Shane Van Gisbergen inside of his teammate.
So Digger. All right, let's go to SVG now. Let's see if he can catch Austin Hill.
And Shane,
we'll bring it back here in just a second.
I can't waste time here. I'm going to lose touch of Austin Hill. I got to make the pass as quick as he can. Now, he did use some muscle, and you can see there AJ is pretty frustrated about that.
SVG, man, last week I saw that same type of pass in Portland. He aggressive, countered on it, and boom, he had it.
Making the pass, but
so let's see what happens. Getting a little dark there too.
Gisbergen does all the time that I've noticed is I've tried studying him because he's so good at this. Late moves.
You don't like the new cars, especially
late move into the corner.
The older generations really hurts. Mr. All Up in Your Face. All Up in Your Face. Thank you so much for that subscribe.
When he got the bumper.
SVG.
You can do when all that traffic.
Reeling them in.
Chandler Smith going.
Reeling them in. SVG reeling him in.
A lot of damage from a previous wreck.
Yeah, he was the one.
We're going to sit here in the catbird seat and watch this.
Caution moments ago. Real tight for the race lead.
Austin Hill's in trouble. You see he's driving it really hard. He's got that inside tire locked up. But the amount of time that Shane gained in the 1 lap there was pretty big.
Keep on showing that.
Balance here.
Go off here real quick. I'll come back to it when they take off. There we go. We're back on it.
You have a fast car. You got a long.
I hope Hill will do what he did to him in Coda.
You want that track position, but man, you don't want to do something that's going to take you out of contention. How do you balance all of that?
Yeah, I mean, right now he's.
Hey, Seal used to watch live streams for NASCAR races. Another content creator. So glad I searched for a stream and found you. I'll spread the word over here in Eastern Tennessee. Awesome number for the closer. Thank you so much, man.
Right now, I think that he can take a little bit more time because he knows that he's.
Shout out to Austin Green in 6th and Boris said in 16th. Yeah.
Because then. Who knows, you know, how his car is going to react in the long run. It can be better, it can be worse. So the sooner that he
and the cars that were in a lap down there, the ones that were involved.
Since the restart, sponsored by Credit One. Saw John Hunter Nemechek, +8. Pretty good effort by Parker Retzlaff as well.
And the 16 looks sideways.
10 away from 13,900.
Everywhere.
It's good racing. And that sun is getting set, man. Hill is in trouble. SVG will get him.
Luckily, no one has hit it yet that we've seen.
Lily says you gotta like in love with Haley. She just not. Hey, everybody's got an eye for everything, Billy.
10 and 18
doesn't matter.
Consecutive road course starts, and in 5th right now, Parker Kligerman
chasing him down, man.
On the road, really solid so far for him in 2024.
Let me tell you, I want to give a lot of credit to Austin Hill.
21 to go here.
The first stage, he was pretty much.
I live in the same state Sonoma is in. Sunset is around an hour and a half, but yeah, it's getting dark.
This is not the first time that he's been on this situation, you know, with pressure with the fastest car from behind. In Cota, he was in the same situation, and he was able to handle the pressure very well and almost got his
Sneaky Ghosty says, let's go, Gizzy.
So I give him credit because I don't think he's as fast as the 97, and he's hanging.
Got to give credit to Shelton Creed.
He's almost there.
As well, because they had that unscheduled pit stop early early, but they made it work with the strategy, just flipping stage 1. That established some track position, and here he is in the 7th
Bobby Lee,
position.
Johnny O, thank you so much for subscribing.
Bergen is there off of turn 11. Going to be 20 laps to go as we cross the start-finish line. Hill, Van Gisbergen, and Allmendinger.
All right, let's listen to SVG go to work here. Thank you, Johnny O. Bobby Lee, appreciate ya. Coming in hot. Yeah, another commercial. Just saw Boris in Little Rock. Nice. Yeah, he's just waiting for Austin Hill to give him a shot. And it's coming close. He might have him the next turn. Allgaier back in 8th. It's going to take a miracle. He's 6 seconds back. What happened to Custer? Did he have a speeding penalty? Custer back in 27th spot. And another dang commercial on these cameras, I swear.
It's like medical, dental, and vision insurance.
We'll bring it back here in just a second, y'all, as we're watching SVG. David Thomas's the 19s. Shame on Ty Gibbs, man. He was having a great day. If there is almost a pass, I'll bring it up so you guys can at least see a little bit of it. But it takes up half the thing. So 30 seconds here. We'll be back on. Custer spun earlier. Okay, he spun. There you go. Thank you so much. So much to keep up with. 20 seconds to go. I'll bring you back in here in a second. I'm just glad it's late because I have to work today. Well, I'm glad you got to sit it, Billy Bowes. So he didn't get him that time in that turn where he came close to him. All right, here we go. Back at it. Sound. 19 laps to go. I don't know, Nicole. Yeah, he's gonna ready to pass. It's really pleasing. It's like rain. Scotty Mack had statistically one of the best rookie years in V8 supercars. It's just me or the cell? You just said that already. I read that for you. He'll be pushing to keep track position. SVG absolutely will be managing his tires. Back to it here.
Right there, you see he's able to stretch a nice, healthy lead right there. He's not going to have to worry about it this lap.
You know, this is a...
Austin Hill kind of pulled away a little bit in that turn. Last time he was on his bumper. Almost 1,300. Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out. Hit that like button. Trying to get to 400 likes.
More than Austin Hill. So, you know...
Come on, Creed.
SVG now more than a second behind Austin Hill. Here's their radio.
Come on, Creed. The 97 has it, Ken says. Christy, I love the race cars when they downshift and upshift. It's a work, though. These guys got to be exhausted when they're done. As soon as you get to 500 likes, y'all, there's 13 of us here. Almost 1,300 of us here. See if you can get us to 500 likes before this is over.
You're going to shut off any comfort fans that you have. For driver comfort fans will come off for sure.
He's just kind of waiting, saving his tires, maybe?
18 Sheldon Creed.
SVG. We're just going to stay right here with SVG. Watching along as he's reeling them in.
Right there.
Sheldon Creed just knocks out
just still not going to complete
Parker Klingerman a little bit in that last turn 12.
He was a little late, too.
Yeah, you see he came from pretty far back, but also Parker Kligerman locked the inside tire and kind of opened up the door.
Austin Hill almost win here last year. I don't like USA's broadcast. They won't show it on Peacock. What to do when they broadcast it on NBC, so I guess I'll be back here with you guys again next week. Yeah, it's on USA
I tell you, as much as
next week. All the stuff is on USA.
He's hanging there, 2.5 seconds back. He really hasn't lost touch of the.
You can't hear me. Make sure your volume's up.
Saw things getting racy behind Creed. He's up to 5th, and Austin Green giving a hard time to Parker Kligerman for that 6th spot. Give a big time call to that 32.
Thanks so much for the subscribes, y'all. It's been a fun day tonight.
Very impressive. You see him.
Oh, he's getting a little closer.
Doing this stuff much longer than him.
Volts are low.
Austin has done, he has some experience in the Trans Am series that they run some races with IndyCar, and those cars are not the same as the Xfinity cars, but they're similar. So this is his background.
Thank you so much, Time Lord 774. Thank you so much for the subscribe.
Definitely he's overachieving.
He closed the gap here.
He's doing it for.
But we've learned there's a path to success now if you can win on road courses. Because
I can hear you. That's the problem. And you want to sub, Daryl says. Daryl wants me to be quiet.
Portland, so
he can listen to the broadcast.
Austin Green could make of it with 6 road course races on the schedule.
What I'm seeing on the 97 of Shane Van Gisbergen.
We appreciate you watching, Daryl. But this is what we do. We talk.
He rotates in the tight corners much better than the 21. So,
it's a watch party. That's what we do.
That, he's really understanding where his advantages, and I think eventually.
Thank you for that subs, guys. Thank you so much.
He's starting to realize that definitely
97 away, 96 away.
21 is pretty good there.
The other thought here is when they pitted. And at lap 42 is when Austin
SVG has got to be looking for that right moment.
Last pit stop. The more SVG pushes him, the less opportunity to save fuel, if in fact that is an issue for Austin Hill. Not a factor now, but as we get down closer to 5 or so laps remaining, that could be a part of the equation.
Martin.
Well, it could be coming down in a move right now.
There it is.
Turn 10, the corner coming up right here. If he can get through this corner good and stay in touch with him, he's pretty far back. I don't think he can outbrake him from that far back. He's thinking about it. And what he's doing there is he forced Austin Hill into a mistake. He's got him in his mirror. Austin's watching that.
Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it.
And made him drive in
There's
harder.
a caution on the track.
Jesse Love. Was running inside the top 10. And we get a caution.
Yeah, that's a tricky man because if you go
no, I can't make it any bigger, Russ.
By yourself, you can cause a big accident. We saw that.
This is what we do. This is how big it gets.
NASCAR, big heads up right there.
That's what she said. All right, CeeLo, should I another live stream tomorrow? Yeah, try it.
Here's Jesse Love.
And that looks to me like he got loose on the entry. That corner entry of turn 10 is
called it.
So challenging because you're going really fast. It's the fastest part of the racetrack as you go through turn 9 right before that. Then you got to transfer weight. You're turning left. You got to transfer weight to the right really, really fast, and you're going fast at the same time. If you do it too quick, you spin out. It's really easy to do. It's really sketchy into that corner for sure.
Sketchy doesn't work.
Let's go to radio for Shane Van Gisbergen, second with 14 to go.
And I think I heard I'm good. We'll do the green ones off, and then we can go with the driver stuff. That would be the.
Thank you for subscribing, Micah and Matthew. Thank you for subscribing, both of y'all. Appreciate it.
He's talking about the
Micah and Matthew.
Switches, obviously, that's kind of what they're talking about. Well, it's just easier for the drivers that are reading each one of them when you're trying to go fast. So you don't have much time to look at it. So you get look at the colors quick and
14 laps to go.
Everyone has a set of tires here. Now, I mean, track position has been enormous, right? But
I'm not pitting.
Yeah, I wouldn't think, but I had to bring it up. And I would say, too, for those drivers that had pitted earlier, another caution helps that fuel gauge.
All right, let's see what happens here. Are they going to pit? Would you pit, yes or no? 1,400 people.
You're awesome.
Appreciate everybody being here. Jason, thank you so much. Hill is showing one thing to catch the leader. It's a whole different story to pass him. But I think SVG is going to capitalize here. No to pitting. 2 tires, Renew says. Raw new channel. I just don't think you're going to get it back. Unless you're in the top 5 and you get to get back in the top 5, I don't think so. Cody says no. Kane says yes. So exciting finish is going to be a good one. Dingers is there. Don't count him out. Matty.
You're awesome.
Go Dinger, Max says. Thank you, Ethan. Hutzler, thank you so much, Ethan. Appreciate you. Lyle Davies as well. Thank you for that subscribe.
You're awesome.
Subscribe. Thank you, AC. Appreciate it. AC for subscribing. This is going to be interesting. SVG could pit for an advantage to get ahead, but then he's going to be so far behind. He's not going to want to get through. I don't think they pit right here. As my opinion, nope. Too many cautions, Ken says. SVG has the best car right now. He's going to be hard to beat. And let's take a look at the cautions. We got 4 cautions, including stage breaks. So if you said 4 cautions, you get your SVG bobblehead out the way, out the door. So make sure you check that out. 3 cars have led. Austin Hill led 19 laps. SVG's led 22. And Ty Gibbs has led 26. There is your cars that are lapped down. And from Dagan all the way back, or probably Sammy Smith all the way back, are the ones that were involved in that wreck.
There's so much winning at Oak Grove Gaming.
So there is that.
Unbelievable.
We will take this off here first. Appreciate y'all being here. Thanks so much for hanging out as we're watching the last race on Fox, FS1, as it moves to USA, and then they go to CW at the end of the year, and then they'll be on the CW for the whole year next year, and we'll see how that goes with everything. So, are we lagging? Yeah, we're good. We're good? Okay. All right, we're good. Thank you so much for that, Brewers 23-2, 89-29. Leading last lap to all the counts.
Artie Kempner, Darren Foster, our directors, and the countless men and women that show up every week with a smile on their face, put in the long days, the late nights.
Johnny O says this is the best live stream channel. Thank you, Johnny O.
They deserve. We salute
I've watched a lot of live streams.
It has been one incredible ride. Let's go down.
Let the Dodgers score all these runs now.
Regan Smith.
Well, Adam, plenty to think about down here on the 97 box for Bruce Schlicker, crew chief for Shane Van Gisbergen. Second week in a row, you've got him in position. He's got to find a way around the 21 of Austin Hill, though, and voltmeter issues. Is that okay? And how does he get around the 21?
Yeah, I think everything's good inside the race car. Not sure.
And with Amazon next year as well, but not the Xfinity races.
As far as getting around the 21,
we'll be bringing those to you as well. We have Amazon Prime.
Just got to be smooth and methodical and be patient and see where his weaknesses are and capitalize on them.
Good luck. Thanks.
This is not the first time we have seen these two going at it on a final lap on a road course. Saw it earlier this year at Circuit of the Americas. 21-97. This was all kinds of wild. So Austin Hill comes through, looks good. Shane with a little nudge, and as they had their game of cat and mouse, here comes Kyle Larson, who had made a pit stop, got tires, and he is going to take the checkers.
So it's down to Austin Hill
end, right?
and SVG again.
Austin Hill ships.
Yeah. That was a pain.
I'd hate to be Austin Hill beside SVG on this restart.
You're sure not going to win the race after that.
Yeah,
you know Austin Hill's like, dang.
I will call that
Will Amazon Prime cover the race, or is it going to go be additional subscription?
So I'm calling it
Amazon Prime will cover the race, but if you don't have Amazon, you're not going to get to watch it. But don't worry, we have Amazon.
Such disappointment there.
So don't worry about that stuff.
I'm going to throw you under the bus again. He came because of the S's.
Yeah, I know that.
Don't worry.
I just have to throw you under the bus in the last opportunity here.
I deserve it. Hey, we
At
want to
this
salute
point, the
Nelson
safety
Hastings,
car
who's
would.
been unbelievable.
High Gibbs got wrecked leading the race at COTA.
Nelson, he'll work the NFL season in the fall. He'll do the Super Bowl, and then he's calling
another one.
Twins,
Eric Church, legend in training.
Stay on the camera stand, and
one day he'll have his thing. Prime's 130 a year. We have Prime, so don't worry about it.
Cheers to Nelson.
We got you.
I tell you, the team that it takes to run these broadcasts, I never realized it until I got up here into the booth and you see everybody and you hear.
You're
all
welcome,
the
S.
stuff that's going
Roberts.
on.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
I didn't realize it either, but it takes a true team to put on a broadcast to actually show.
I didn't expect this turnout tonight. I do appreciate everybody being here.
The whole story. It's really impressive.
We're done with Xfinity and Cup, but our truck coverage continues throughout the remainder of 2024. All the way.
If you build it, Mediev, they will come.
For the Tailgaters, Friday, June 28th.
If you build it, they will come.
8 o'clock Eastern on FS2 when Clint Boyer will be behind the wheel.
How do you guys think my amigo Clint is going to do on that one?
Here we go.
He's going to be fine.
It's a short race.
Here we go, green flag, baby! Let's go racing, boys!
Enjoy it.
He's a racer. He remembers how to do it.
Let's see who gets it.
Well, big restart, guys.
This is for the win, boys.
12 laps.
Least Allmendinger.
I think you said that on the last restart, actually.
I know.
Least SVG. Let's go.
Moving forward, Adam.
11 laps to go. Austin Hill, Shane Van Gisbergen. We're green again in Sonoma.
Shane gets a great start there on the outside. It's going to be hard for Austin to clear him.
He does.
Barely, if he does.
He gone.
Whoa!
On the dirt, there he goes. Shane Van Gisbergen with the race lead. And Austin Hill going in the wrong direction. Mayer is through to second. Austin Green
Hill getting karma for COTA.
That video we just talked about at COTA?
Yeah. But you know what?
I saw it the other way around.
I don't know if he meant to do that, though.
Made it look easy.
Austin meant to do it in COTA either.
Oh.
Yeah, he put 2 times.
My gosh.
That's what happened.
Oh, we'll hop it in.
Oh, Dinger gets spun.
With A.J. Allmendinger.
Now he's going to be pissed.
Sheldon Creed takes out A.J. Allmendinger.
Before you spin her around. No damage.
All this happening turn 7.
Wow.
And down through the S's is where they go now.
Hill's going to try to crash him.
Here they are up in the, for the lead on the restart. You see, Shane gets in there hard, into dirt, just full commit, slides into Austin. Nothing Austin Hill can do at that point. He's along for the ride and just gets knocked out of the way.
Lou, good to see you. Max Fish, what's up?
Into 7.
Onions,
Again,
baby onions.
That AJ could have done. Just takes the hit to board. Unfortunately, with this many laps left in the race,
unless there's a caution, it's over, Reggie says.
Of 8 tires were better than 4. Twice.
Really, Hill?
Right?
Yeah.
Move, B, get out of the way. Move, get out of the way.
Austin Hill could have done right there.
Remember how smooth the restarts were at the beginning of the race?
Oh, yeah, that's gone.
And remember when I asked you what's the balance of patience and aggression? We got a whole different answer there, didn't we?
Totally agree.
$5 super chat from Ryle. Thank you so much. Can we give a shout out to the 60-year-old Boris said being a good run for him so far? Boris said,
I'm not sure what made him start going wide.
Is in 28th spot. He's been up and down. Things have happened, and he's still running.
Some of these drivers behind him.
Boris said,
the top 10. Ryan
yes,
Seeley
sir.
is 7th. Got Parker Retzloff up there in 9th, and Riley Herbst, who's had 2
Thanks for the super chat.
was inside the
Let's
top
go.
10,
Jackie, thank you for subscribing. Jackie, the racing fans. Thanks for the super chat. $5 super chat.
Austin Hill still
other streams don't chat.
Position. If he advanced one more position, if for whatever reason the caution comes
1 second, y'all.
Awesome.
There we go. We're good.
The caution comes out, guess where he's going to be on the restart? Right behind the 97.
Got to chat with every single one of y'all.
This is the most
Trying to chat with y'all every time.
That's exactly right. So
it's lagging a little bit. Just keep refreshing.
In a second. And look
we
at,
should be good.
The one car, Sam Mayer, he's actually getting closer and closer into the leader. So
he was 2/10 faster that lap than Shane Van Gisbergen. The
thank you, Jackie.
Sam Mayer is not done
Jack
yet.
the racing fan. Sorry, Jack the racing fan. Thank you for that subscribe.
Had a chance to win
what was the caution
right
for?
Gisbergen, Justin Allgaier cut a tire, did Sam Mayer. You look at
they had a big wreck.
Victories for those drivers racing inside the top 10. Behind Van Gisbergen and Mayer, a couple of goose eggs for Green.
Looking back at Sam Mayer in P2, he's got almost a second lead on him with 9 laps to go. SVG could have went back-to-back.
Weight transfer I talk about. When you go from left to right, it gets
WWE
like
voice
that.
of NASCAR.
Sam Mayer on road courses. We talked about it. 3 wins. Look at the top 10s.
Or Jess.
The last 10.
When I mentioned he was going to be top 5 again last week, if not for the problem. We kept wondering, when is this young, talented driver out of Wisconsin?
Keep hitting that like button, trying to get to 500 likes before this is over. Can we get there?
In a home game, and since that time,
forever a said head, even though I'm bald,
of racing,
the old man is having fun. That's right, T-Man.
Made it to the championship 4.
He's doing pretty dang good.
There's little doubt he's going to be a big-time player.
He got up to 20th. 18 quietly having a good run. The 18 is going to have some discussions, or Allmendinger is going to have some discussions with the 18 after this is over.
10ths quicker than Sam Mayer, so they're kind of flipping back and forth, lap to lap. Who's faster?
Yeah, that's David Lee. I was just saying that. Like, Dinger should probably be meeting.
That view's cool where that wall is when you come up.
Sheldon Creed at his hauler. Mr. Bad 081, thank you for subscribing. I need to get married because I need another drink, but I'm gonna wait till the end of this race.
Cole Custer
Billy,
after the spin, right
I get you.
him. Jesse Love, who brought
I'm
the
empty
caution,
too.
16th.
I'm empty
Drivers
too.
trying to battle back late.
Nice coverage, thank you, James.
Ed Jones in the top 15 despite problems. Said Brennan Pools
beat 7357.
Alex
He
LeBay hanging there in the 07.
might be lagging a little bit. Just hang tight with us.
After he got taken out there in turn 7.
Sheldon Creed got into AJ Allmendinger and spud him.
In 23rd.
Hence, Dinger way out of the top 10. He's back in the 24th spot now. AJ Allmendinger in 24th spot.
Seven laps to go.
Sheldon Sneed.
The advantage 1.2 seconds.
Making history tonight. Back-to-back, maybe?
Yeah, Shane just laid down a monster lap there and put a good another 3 or 4 tenths.
Now he's raised it to a minute, a second and a half. And we get you a commercial on the cam here.
They both have had some added track time. Shane did the Wilforce
Need to stand
test
up for yourself, your team, and your sponsors. David Lee says.
In some extra track time.
The
and
Dinger
the same for
is
Sam Mayer,
gone.
who won the ARCA race here yesterday.
We'll bet 5 cents on Creed Dinger fight post race. Yep. Another rugby ball going into the crowd tonight, getting a sign. That would be pretty cool to catch that, right?
When Marcus got over here, we're like, wow. It's like a whole different level. Yeah, and it took everybody a minute to figure out how.
Look at Green though.
Trying to get better.
He's in 4th spot.
It's happening again.
Great run, tight, right behind Austin Hill in P5.
You're seeing this round 2 of that, and all of us are going back to work and trying to find the next level. It shows the competition over there in the Supercar series on road courses it's stout. It's what they do every week. Remember, we don't do this every week, right? And so vice versa. You see Shane, he's going through quite the learning curve on an oval, right? It's completely different. The game is different. The strategy's different. How you make speed, all that's completely different. So, you know, it's interesting to see week to week how Shane is able to adapt. And, you know, obviously he
6 laps to go.
Course, that's his wheelhouse, right? He's got to capitalize.
SVG taking it to the house.
You mentioned Ambrose, and Shane was telling us this week on NASCAR Race Hub that they visit basically every week.
Thank you so much, guys. At least favorite Xfinity driver Otis, Cole Custer, because he fight Nemechek. Oh, no, we're not doing that. We are mad at Braves fans.
Because he gets to talk.
We are mad at the Braves right now. They should not be losing to Washington.
So it's a real.
Thank you, subscriber Frank. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Frank,
that Shane's doing this
for subscribing.
When he's downshifting into turn 11,
history in the making, SVG.
He skips 3rd gear.
6 laps to go.
And he goes straight to 2nd. He doesn't go.
Could Mayer ruin a party here?
Back down into 2nd.
You know something?
I will say for sure you're the best NASCAR live stream. Thank you so much, man.
Some more cameras, and
I appreciate it.
Something about their style, by using the clutch, right?
Braves are out of gas. They're out of something. They are out of something.
The advantage of using the clutch
Frank,
with these race cars is that you avoid the wheel hop, which we have seen
5 laps to go here.
Out on braking zones because of the wheel hops, and that's something
5
that
to go.
Style just works so
SVG
good
making a statement last year.
To be able to
now
avoid
2 wins in a row, and he's in the playoffs.
And I don't know about you, but I've tried after this. Like
Sheldon Creed in third,
using the clutch when I downshift. So I gave
you love hearing Suarez.
I'm left-handed. It's like riding with my right hand.
Yeah, he's coming. He's got it down to a second.
Get anything I should be doing. And I thought, I don't know if I have enough career left to learn how to.
So you can see him right now going into the turn.
Right? Yeah. Like we're gonna lose a lot of races.
Playoffs. That's right.
It's just a
playoffs. We're just trying to win a game.
It's definitely different.
Great live stream, mate. Thanks. You're welcome, Paulie.
Can't say enough about Austin Green, riding 4th right now. Only his 3rd career.
I haven't watched any baseball on Amazon yet, Billy, but I'll definitely check it out. Thank you, Sinfan. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for subscribing. What's your winner for tomorrow? I was taking the Digger tomorrow. AJ Allmendinger tomorrow.
He's 6 right now.
I don't know. He got some good practice today. Showed strong. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Right. 20 minutes ago.
Lots of fast drivers.
He's one of those drivers.
You know, Ty Gibbs, after what happened today, is going to be different. So.
Same for Justin.
See what happens. We'll be on tomorrow, y'all, at 2 Central p.m. Make sure your notifications are on to ones that subscribe today.
Had an eventful day, but he's
4 laps to go for SVG. He's increased it now to 2 seconds.
Here's your guy Chandler Smith.
You're welcome, JoJo.
Parker Retzloff.
Catch up, maybe. Get past, no chance.
Inside the top 10. And just outside the top.
You're welcome, SSV. We try to bring the best coverage possible.
You got Riley Herbst.
We don't show the broadcast. These cameras right here are free for anybody on NASCAR.com. Anybody can watch them.
Here's Creed.
Anybody.
Creed, you can see his wheel hopped a little bit down, and they're still able to control
almost at 14K. And tomorrow we'll have a whole bunch of more cams to watch.
He was able to keep up with
NASCAR brings you all the cams tomorrow, the Cup Series.
A little bit.
Get the pace car. You hit everything else tonight. That's right.
And actually, Creed, he's been able to be.
Thank you so much, Steve. Who thinks that SVG is going to do a burnout like he did at Portland the whole track?
He's going to have a lot of time if this is green, but
66 to 14K. It's also on FS1. Tomorrow the race is on Fox, so if you guys are watching on Fox, hop in our chat anyways and chat along and have fun. We'll have a good time. A drift lap, Jerry says. Chastain tomorrow, Rick says. We'll see. He ran the fastest lap, I think, in practice, track record.
And this is what happens at the end of these road courses.
3 laps to go.
Sending it
Hurts
in there, right? Like,
trying to find top 10 here.
Let's see what happened at a 39 of rain. See here.
Keep hitting that subscribe. Keep hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 500 likes on this NASCAR Xfinity stream.
Conversation post-race after that contact.
493.
Where I came from, you can kick somebody's butt.
Okay, there you go.
17. He was in 14th. Where is he now?
Okay. Something happened here.
Okay, so that's... Okay, never mind, Adam. He had a reason for
Eventually
that.
it'll catch up.
Well, I still wonder why Sieg made that move in the first place, right? He obviously went to door him off of 11 for some reason.
17th and 28th spot. He's the last car on the lead lap.
Seconds. He just wants to get back around.
Last car on the lead lap.
White flag and know that we're not going to overtime. He won't have to deal with another restart.
2 laps to go for SVG. This is over, y'all. 500 likes. That is awesome.
From turn 4 down to turn 7.
Wow.
I know we've talked a lot about Shane and how fast he is and how good of a driver he is, and he is, and I'm not taking that away. But, you know,
game over.
He's driving away.
What's up, Coach?
Dominant. It wasn't quite the dominating race for him, right? You
well,
think about
this stream's getting just like, oh, Brody, don't do that to me.
Back there in 3rd or 4th place, and he was just kind of like he was there.
Please show us the winning burnout. I'll leave it on as long as it does.
Than everybody, right? Ty Gibbs.
Thank you for that 500 likes, y'all.
Right, so you think about he just was able to do the
been
right
listening.
things,
Thank you, Coach.
Correctly. And that's what puts him in the lead here, coming to white.
White flag.
Say hi to the lovely wife.
To go. Sponsored by
Coach. Tell her I said hi. White flag.
Van Gisbergen, 2.2 seconds. in front of second place Sheldon Creed. It hasn't been easy. He's been as smooth as a nice.
You got your money on Chase tomorrow, Darren?
That's for sure. You know, in
we'll see what happens.
The race, I thought he was gonna just.
You're going Will Brown tomorrow,
field, right? And in the second half, for whatever reason.
Oh, you guys, hopefully turn in for our race tomorrow, guys. We'll be right here.
But competition.
SVG NASCAR Xfinity still learning, Terry.
Out of turn
You're welcome,
down to turn
Raw New
7
Channel.
For the final time. Can manage the S's.
Should have went SVG, man.
I
just think he can win back to back.
I want to see if he drifts the racetrack.
Thank you so
again.
much
That
for the Cody.
burnout
Appreciate
last week
it.
was absolutely incredible.
Unbelievable, wasn't it?
We make sure we catch that.
SVG on his way to the.
If the Willis car is complete, competitive, watch out.
In practice, wins his first.
Here we go,
career
last
today,
turn.
and set to capture the checkered flag. 97.
Congratulations,
in turn 11.
SVG for the win. SVG for the win.
35 years old from New Zealand. Back-to-back victories for Shane Van Gisbergen.
Great job, man. Great job. Very happy for Shane.
Great job,
See, does he do a burnout?
team. A lot of adversity. Found a way to get it done for us.
He's letting everybody go by. He's learned.
Awesome job, guys.
There it goes. Look at that. The camera guy.
Oh, here he goes.
Uh-oh, watch out. Austin Hill. He's like, uh-oh.
As he does a burnout right by Austin Hill, who's not happy with him.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Wow.
Salt to the wound.
Rained on his parade, didn't he?
Oh, look, he's still there.
Well, I'd say they're even from Coda.
Well, you call that even? If I was Austin Hill, I'm not even.
It's awesome.
I wasn't even after
SVG.
Coda if I'm Shane. So
Now for the drift
I don't
show.
think they'll ever be even.
No, exactly right. They will never be even.
Yeah, he won last week, too. Look.
It's pretty cool. This is pretty cool, guys. That's really hard to do in a stock car, guys, just so you know. Drifting is a really hard thing to do. But
Does Austin Hill do something here?
Like a stock car. It's pretty challenging.
Second career win for Shane Van Gisbergen.
No, he didn't do anything. Good for Austin Hill. He learned his lesson.
On the road. That's
You're
the
welcome,
best of our
Jerry.
active teams.
You would have hooked him. He's already he's on probation right now. He's not going to do anything like that.
And the stage victory today as well. He's piling up those playoff points as he starts thinking about a title in the fall.
Coach doing the beer right in front of the burnout. There's your burnout, boys and girls.
Smoke show.
Crack open the Fosters.
It's a nice show right there.
This guy's got the burnout stuff figured out for sure. I don't know how this.
So Center Hill Cards. Yeah, you got a gifted membership yesterday by our good friend Alex P. Thank him next time you see him. No one drinks Foster's in Australia.
Yeah, I think you can see it starting to come apart.
Yeah. Looks lower in the back now, right?
There he is.
The fans love him.
Yeah, no, definitely. He's a great guy, man. Always with the smile.
10 out of 10 burnout. Almost.
He's part of the Trackhouse family.
Of course, yeah.
And everyone's got that celebration that takes him back to their roots. He played rugby as a kid, so he kicks the ball into the stands. We saw it last week at Portland. This is really a cool celebration.
Coach. Great camera work, too, on the guy doing the camera work.
Like you said with 11.
Got wrecked at
No.
11.
See you guys tomorrow, Reggie.
Let's go down to Josh.
And guys, for the second week in a row, Shane Van Gisbergen is your winner in the Xfinity Series on a road course. And we saw the celebration at Portland. He signs a rugby ball. Adam, as you said, played rugby as a
great
kid.
shot,
Here
too.
It comes, the punt into the stands. And he just missed it.
Oh, man.
SVG, first of all, congratulations on the win. Bring me through the final restart where you were able to take the lead and what it took to get out front there.
Well, firstly, got to thank these guys so much. Corley Racing, WeatherTech Camaro got beat up again, but man, what a race. Adventure up and down all day. And yeah, that last restart, I just given it all I had, and two guys going for the same real estate come together. So yeah, it was pretty awesome though. Like a lot of fun. Hope everyone enjoyed the show, and yeah, pretty awesome back-to-back weeks for us.
You know, we've talked about the ups and downs in this season and getting used to what this series is, but you're able to flex your muscle when it comes to these road courses.
Nice kick.
What is it like for you to be able to show what you got when it comes to this style of racing?
Yeah, it's awesome, and the work we did between weeks to make the car better again, and it was an awesome race with Ty Gibbs at the start. We were really pushing each other, but yeah, special to win 2 road courses in a row and one day dream about winning on an oval.
Shane Van Gisbergen, your winner at Sonoma, guys.
Austin Hill comes home in the 5th position after battling all race long, leading a number of laps. The restart with 11 laps to go, though. We get to the top of turn 2. You heard what Shane Van Gisbergen just said. A couple of guys battling hard and they came together. What was it from your perspective?
I didn't really see the replay the best. It blacked out, but you know, I'm gonna leave it to the keyboard warriors on this one. I'll let them figure out what happened. I'm sure no matter what comment I say, it'll be wrong. So, yeah, I mean, we're sitting here watching it here. Yeah, I don't know. I plead the 5th. I'm not going to say anything about it. We'll just go on to the next one. Good hard racing.
He learned his lesson.
Chevrolet was as fast as Xfinity Internet. We were holding off SVG there for a while. Had that caution. I knew it was going to be tough on the restart, and didn't work out. But we had a good points day. Finished in the top 5. Can't ask more than that.
Thanks, Austin.
No,
Second straight week,
RCR.
it's Shane Van Gisbergen, who finds his way.
All right, so there it is. Let's see. SVG with the win. Sheldon Creed in 2nd. Sam Mayer 3rd. Austin Green 4th. Austin Hill 5th. Justin Allgaier 6th. Chandler Smith 7th. John Hunter Nemechek 8th. Cole Custer 9th. Parker Klingerman 10th. And there's your 10 through 20. And then Boris Said finishes on the lead lap. Good job for him. Boris Said. What happened here? Let's turn that off right now. Let's see who else. And then there's all your. Oh, well, it's acting up. So you guys can see it. And I hope everybody had a good time tonight. So we'll see you definitely tomorrow for the race tomorrow at 2 o'clock Central. And wow, I think we had 1,600 in here during the race, which is crazy. We are 50 away from 14,000 subscribers, and it's been a great ride. So, Sealer, you're doing he keeps up the Vikings. That's right. We'll see what happens. Thanks for the stream. Get him SVG 18Q. Appreciate you, man. But a great race. We'll see you all tomorrow, definitely. And then next week, for you SVG fans, we'll be doing next week's race as well. So I want to thank my lovely wife, Spain, for all the lovely wife things that she does all the time. And I want to thank my mods who are always watching. Always. Some of y'all ninja and you're still watching. Some are driving in the car and modded. I want to thank the members, all the new members that signed up today, all the new subscribers. And I want to thank you guys for watching. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be as successful. So I want to thank everybody. So until then, we'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to go eat some pizza.
You're probably going to get a pie in the face tomorrow.
A pie in the face tomorrow, probably, if we get to 14K. And you know the deal. We get to 14K, no Denny Hamlin for a week. That's your celebration. So there we are, 13,963. We ended up over 500 likes, 561 likes. So Thank you so much, everybody. All y'all in Australia that tuned in today, and New Zealand, and wherever you were in this world watching SVG, I appreciate you popping in. And thank you everybody else that watched today from everywhere, all over the world. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you soon tomorrow for some NASCAR Cup Series here in Sonoma. Until then, love you. Peace. Later.